play it off, right? But internally, I was pissed, and I was pissed. The way he spoke to me, I was just like, yeah, we not doing that. I think that's fucked up. So, I just, at that point in time, I just felt like, that was ultra, like, that was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was like a fucking abusive tactic. And for me, I just felt like that was wrong on many levels to disrespect my space like that. And so at that point, I just was like, this is not going to end well. I already knew that an argument was going to ensue. Mm-hmm. So from there, after the live.
So here's the thing, right? Mm-hmm. I know you can see the comments or whatever. People are saying abusive. What exactly do you mean by that? Because that can be misconstrued, right? So and we know that there are levels to abuse. There are levels. That's a very vague description. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So for me, it felt like abusive because it felt very like controlling, like, you know what I'm saying? Like intimidating, like, let me, get you off the live or whatever. What had happened before that was that he had called multiple times during my live and I kept sending him the voicemail and he kept calling and I kept sending him a voicemail and he kept calling.
Okay.
Then he texted me and he was like, so you sending me the voicemail? So at that point.
Okay, somebody got to auntie mute your phone. I mean your mic for me. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
So at that point, I was just like, you keep calling me, I'm sending you the voicemail. He texted me, he was like, yo, you sending me the voicemail. I'm on my way to you or whatever. So I am in my watch and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm in the middle of something right now. So then after that, we argued, we had an argument downstairs. So once I got off my live, we got an argument. And I was like, why are you here earlier? You know what I'm saying? At 7:00. He was like, well, if you would have picked up your phone, then you would have known that I was coming here earlier so we can hit the gym earlier so I could spend more time with you after. He was like, obviously. And I said, it ain't obvious. I went in my room and I closed and I just shut the door. So then he proceeded to get in his car and he drove off. I was literally getting my shoes on once I realized he was driving off.
Hold on, baby. Mm-hmm. Enjoying life. Do you have something to do with this? To my mods, don't touch the request and don't touch the panel unless they disrespected me or my guests. Okay? Enjoying life. Do you have something to do with this because I'm not going to bring you up to let you give your opinion or whatever until she's ready to accept that and do that with y'all. Right now, I'm just allowing her to tell her experience, right? After that, maybe she'll be up to talking to y'all or answering y'all questions. But right now, I just need y'all to sit down and listen. Go and get your little snack and some water and listen. Okay? Mm-hmm. Go ahead, AP.
So, yeah. So at that point, when we went downstairs or whatever, I was like, we had that argument. So he drove off. I was getting my shoes on. He drove off. He then turned around and came back. No, I didn't say he was also in the live too. I said he was in the background of my live. He interrupted my live. That's what I said. So he drove off. He came back, knocked on the door. I opened the door. He was like, can we talk outside? I said, no, it's too cold. Can we talk in the garage? No, it's too cold. So I was like, we can just go ahead and talk in the room. Go in my room. He proceeds to yell at me and say, we've talked about this. When I call, if you on live, like, you're supposed to answer. There's a way for you to click over and just answer my call. I said, well, I'm not going to answer your call because I was in the middle of something and you told me that we were going at 8:00.
Right.
So he said, well, I was coming by early if you would have answered your call, if you would have answered me calling you because I was in your live. I saw you live. So I'm sitting here thinking, so you saw me live. kept calling me, knew I was live, and still proceeded to come up to interrupt my shit instead of just waiting like an adult.
Right.
So he was like, and also when I call, you don't speak. You don't talk.
Hold on, you going in and out, baby. Say that
Big. Sorry, hello.
Yeah, you were really low.
Okay. So, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So, he was like, when I call, you don't speak. If I'm the one calling, you don't talk. And so I'm just like thinking, nah, we're not doing this. I was like, nah. So at that point, we just, that was the argument. It was definitely more spirited. It was definitely more aggressive or whatever, that argument, but I'm not going to reenact it for my own energy purposes. So I proceeded to go to the door. I opened up the door. I escorted him out. And I closed the door after that. He then drove off. He then proceeded to call me. Oh, sorry. So let me back it up. The first time he drove off, he kept calling me while he was in the car driving away. I'm thinking he's gone, but he kept calling me. Finally answered the phone. And we just start going at it, arguing. He's like, shut the fuck up. And so at that point, I just hung up on him. He then called me some more. And then that's when he returned back. And he was like, can we have a conversation? And I'm sitting here like, we need to have a calm conversation pretty much. So I'm like trying to give it an extra effort to have a conversation so we could talk and, start over. That's when we argued in my room. I escorted him back out the house and he left. So that's what happened that night.
So how do we get here? Why is TikTok a factor in your breakup and or relationship?
So we got here because since then, everything was going to be, cool. Like, listen, from there, like, let's not, you know what I'm saying? I was in my mind, I'm like, that night I texted him and I sent him the live, the same clip I showed you. I sent to him. I said, this is you being controlling. And I said, I will never fuck with you again behind this because of what you did. You embarrassed me in front of over 100 people on my live. That just can't happen again. He proceeded, then he said, you think I give a fuck and all this stuff. And so that's just what happened. And I blocked him after that. So we had a couple words exchanged. I blocked him after that. And then I saw a few more messages from him come through my iWatch because I didn't realize you had to block him there. I don't know how to block nobody from my iWatch. So that was that. From there, it was like every time I would come into a lot of content creators, a mutual space that we frequent, I would come into their space. I would see him throwing subs or whatever. There was a point where Kappa was in the box at one point. I'm in the box with Kappa. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, so, there was like a debate up there or whatever. Okay. And I was like, so I can't say nothing. And, he had responded. He was pretty much responding to shit that I was saying subliminally without adding me. But he always talks in caps. So it was caps. Mm. So from those interactions of me catching the indirectness from him, every time we would be in the same space, from there, it was building up. The tension of how I felt, how he was disrespectful in my life and at my house, I just felt like it was still ongoing. Right. And so at that point, you know what I'm saying? It just came out on that same Mutual Spaces live one day. It just came out. And we were talking about relationships or whatever. And I remember him saying, well, more subliminal, you know what I'm saying? Well, to me, I caught it as shade. That's how I interpreted it. And and so then I just came out with it and I was just going at him. I just went at him. And that's how it came on that platform. That's how it came. But it started from, what had happened from, previous, and then the little indirectness I was catching. So at that point, you know what I'm saying? We had a big argument on that live. And that's when, we talked about it or whatever. And so that's what happened on that live. We had a whole, big blowout that happened on that live. So that's how it officially,
And that happened on live too? Oh, no. That was on.
That happened in that mutual space. Yes.
Okay. So now that we are here at TikTok, how are you wanting to resolve this? Like, what is the resolve? Are we done with it? Because I see that there are still lives being hosted about it. And I personally feel like, yes, I turn the comments off. I personally feel like if you not talking about it and he not talking about it, and it's your relationship, right? Like eventually it'll die down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Usually.
if we keep going on the panels or into, hosting these lives or whatever the case may be, it's just
Yeah.
gonna keep going, and everybody's gonna have an opinion about it because it's
Absolutely.
public, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And I expect it as such. I expect it
If
that.
y'all get us to 30K, I'm gonna turn the comments back on.
And I expected as such after that. I did. I expected it that because it's out in the open, so I know how TikTok works. So
Right.
after it came out on there, that live was just really bad emotionally. You know what I'm saying, for me. So at that
Are you
point,
talking about in court?
no, we're not even at court yet.
Damn.
This is when it just first came out. Like,
Right.
it only
Okay.
came out on my live. People seen what they seen. They saw what they saw on my live. They heard what they heard or whatever. But then it officially like blew up. You know what I'm saying? Because I blew up at him on the Mutual Spaces live or whatever, because I had caught the indirect. So it was just a buildup. It was a slow, gradual buildup from there. It was never meant to hit the app again. You know what I'm saying? The conflict or the tension that was seen on my live, it was never expected to re-enter the chat on live, but it did. Because I remember the llamas even reaching out to me saying like, hey, do you want us to post this? And I was like, nah, don't post that one because of what happened. So from there, that night, I remember that the live had got shut down. I had called and reached out to the content creator, and they said they were going to go live again. So that time I was trying to have a conversation with them about what ensued on the platform. But they wanted to go live again, so I couldn't have that conversation. I remember that night feeling like I couldn't even sleep. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't even eat.
Right.
So at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling easy about this. Let me go live and just express how I'm feeling right now or whatever, right? Because I was feeling a lot of mixed emotions about how it went. Because of the fact that he then opened up and said that, he clapped cheeks, right? That was probably a driving force in that too, where I got, pissed about that exposure on that. So I went live.
Which is understandable.
I was up all night. I was up all night. And so that's why at 5 a.m., I'm just going live because I can't even sleep at that point. So I started expressing myself and, how I felt about what happened. And that's when the host of that live came up, and we had a back and forth. And then we came to a mutual understanding of, why I didn't reach out again, I guess, before I went live and things like that. So at that point, I explained why I felt like I couldn't reach out, right? And so we had that conversation, and, it ended up being just a lot of support for, how I felt initially, when my live was interrupted by him, originally. People understood more when they got the context of where this all even came from. So I apologize to the host, for disrupting their live with that bullshit, right? And took accountability, in that live, for that, not reaching out to them and things like that, which is what they said they would have wanted. So it became nothing but support towards the end. Everybody kept coming up, expressing and some people came up, expressing some, opposition with how things went on that live as well with the show host. But, neither here nor there. Everybody's going to have their opinion. Can y'all hear me well? Is it loud?
Yeah, we can hear you, baby. T, I can see you. Put your request in, love. You can come up and just mute for a moment.
So, that's what ended up happening. And after that, it just became after that live, I believe that I'm trying to recall what happened after that. I think I forget what even happened that the rest of that day.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt a little bit better about just like at least getting it out and being able to talk to, well, T's up here now, so is T, but I felt better after having talked to her, in that live, and thought we came to an understanding about, what happened. And then it's pretty much just the back and forth of, what I didn't expect was that Bella was reached out to on the back end by Hulk to come up and be a part of accountability court. When I woke up.
Give me 1 second, baby. Mm-hmm. You guys, to the 519 people, damn. It'd be like 50 of us over here chilling. It's 500, y'all. That's crazy.
Oh, I didn't even.
I have a Cash App goal here. If you are enjoying the show or if you have a comment, don't be disrespectful with y'all comments. It's $5 for me to read the comments. But I do have a Cash App goal if you want to just donate. Because I got a bonnet and I got kids. Is that shady? That was shady.
You know that was some shade.
No, that was some shady. That was the
messy boots. Anyway, I do have a bonnet and I got kids. I ain't homeless though. Kappa, don't start. But I do have a bonnet. I got shades. $5 for a comment. But if you want to just donate $1 or $2, this is my Cash App, or 79,000.
And I need y'all to donate so that she don't have to go in the hallway and do it.
Yeah, so I don't have to be homeless and be in the hallway and host these lives with y'all, even though I'm in my office right now. Anywho, so AP, I'm sorry. Go ahead and finish your story, baby.
For what?
So Sunday morning, I'm getting a whole bunch of messages.
Yeah, because I called you that day too. Remember, right. I saw you in live. I'm like, baby, I called you. I was trying to check on you, but
yeah,
I know you were bombarded.
It was a lot. It was a lot. I don't even like waking up that damn early. So anyways, I go in there and I see, Hulk's in the panel. All right, cool. So, after he was done, I went up there. He said his spiel. I said my spiel. And after that, she proceeded to, do the vote like she normally does. And then after that, I know I probably went live, again, to talk about it again because, it got talked about on that damn platform. So I didn't know and expect that was going to ensue with court, because I had told Bella, like, I don't want to, do that or whatever. And that was under the assumption that he wasn't going to be up there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why I came up there to, respond to that.
How did that go? Was that because I was there towards the end of it, and then I ended up falling asleep again. So was that a bad experience? Was there an over the top exchange? Was
there was both things on both sides. There was low blows, things that were said on both ends. And then she did the voting, and then that was the end of that. So I got through that. Then there was more lives that I did on, just my panel, talking about it. And then it just became this, everybody wants to talk about the situation. And so then Slim, had a live the other night where he did the same thing, trying to mediate. That was a much calmer live. Hulk again was able to say what he needed to say. I got up there afterwards, said what I needed to say. And then from there, that's when I think I went live again. I heard he went live, but I don't know how often he went live, but I do know he went live on his page too. So we were both doing the same thing, getting up on panels and going live on our individual pages. Which, that just pretty much, leads us here, talking about the situation. So I'm just summarizing it up because I've talked about it so much. Like, I'm at this point, it is draining.
Empress, can you go in, please? You and my here can you go in please and unlock and unblock his main account, DJs? All right, so you said now we're here.
Yeah.
Which DJ?
DJ, our DJ.
Okay. I did already.
He said that I need to unblock his main account. I don't know, I'm not sure.
I got it.
TT, look and see, because I know I did already.
I took care of
Okay.
it already.
Okay.
I just took care of it.
Now, are you open to discuss this any further? Because there are obviously a lot of people, and you know I'm not finna have you be disrespected or nothing like that on my platform because you're my cousin, period. But are you open to a conversation or any type of dialogue with other people in regards to this?
No, not really. At this point, like, I feel like, what's done has been done. So there's really nothing else to say. I'm obliging this with you because you called me earlier and you was like, yo, I want to invite you over to my panel. I would like to, give you the platform.
Right.
So that's why I just entertain it, because you are my cousin. So I understand. So, and I haven't talked with you yet, so I know you probably wanted to talk. I know it's been in the waiting
only
list.
because I don't want to assume. I don't want to go off of what somebody else told me. I don't want to go off of what I heard on this page or saw on that platform. Or when I'm going, because you're my cousin, so I'm gonna come straight to you. I don't want to hear secondary shit. Number one, I live in a mind your business house. I don't be in people's business like that. Although I do catch a lot of things or hear a lot of things, I really don't talk about it. Y'all know how we do over here. We eat, we cook, we chill, we talk shit.
We do.
Right?
That's
However,
regular.
I've been seeing a lot of people. That's all I'm seeing on my FYP. AP, Hulk, Kev, Slim. That's all the fuck I'm seeing. Yeah. Right? And now it's being brought to my attention that you got into it with, with my other cousin T. I don't know what the hell happened. I literally been on
T
a
can
girl
talk
date.
to you. I don't know why she's speaking for me, saying that I don't want, like, you guys can talk if you want to.
T, mute. I've literally been on a girl's date with my daughter all fucking day. There are two people on this panel that can vouch for that. I have not been on TikTok. You ain't seen me in no comments. You ain't seen me in no nothing. I have been, so I have no idea, right? I'm not trying to be messy. I just want a full understanding. Y'all are my people. It's not like we some random ass bitches. Y'all my people. So I would much rather just hear from y'all as opposed to these TikTok streets. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All right. AP, mute up for me, baby. And T, go ahead and tell me what you need to say, love. You can unmute, darling.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Okay? So, I get a call from AP February, I think it was like February 26th. And first I got a video, and it was a video of the live. She told me about what happened on her platform. I told her, I was like, oh, no, that's unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? He wrong. He shouldn't have, respected you to get off the
I'm
live.
listening, but I'm a mute because I don't want y'all to hear my crunching. Go ahead.
So I told her, I was like, it was unacceptable. I gave her my full support, all of that, right? I did not know they was messing around. I had no clue they was messing around. I had not talked to him, and she had not told me. It was a shocker to me. I did not repeat it to anybody. I did not go on live and talk about it. I left it where it was, okay? 3 weeks later, I'm on live. I got Boo did him, Hulk, a whole bunch of people in the panel. She come up and like, I see you got these lame ass niggas up here, lame niggas up here. She say something real disrespectful. I let it fly because I knew she was being petty. She literally slid up and said some disrespectful shit. I let that shit fly, right? The next day, I go live. We talking about relationships. Hulk is already in the panel. She comes up again in the panel, throwing all of these shots, all these subliminals about relationships. People don't let you be on TikTok. If you're a relationship, like saying all this stuff. At the time, I'm not catching what she's throwing because I'm thinking we just having a talk about relationships, right? But it just keep derailing until somebody like, damn, you and dude kissing. So I put my head down because I never told nobody what was going on between them. She brought the shit to my live. Then when it came out that they was fucking around, she then started to make false allegations. Right? She tried to make it as if he was a stalker. She tried to make it, and I just was on a vlogger page, and I just watched the videos. She definitely said all of this. She said that he was a stalker. He was following her around the app. She just said it on here. She was like, he was following me around different creators with the S, with an S. Right? He, come to find out, she did not. He was not following her around the app. She slid up on him. Now, I don't know what was going on in the comments. I didn't see no comments. She said that he said facts and clock it. And that was subliminal to her. Because somebody made a statement and he said facts and clock it. So she felt like that was disrespectful.
Facts and
Clock it.
clock it to what though? What was the comment?
Somebody was telling AP because AP was saying like, nah, if a nigga gonna do this, a nigga, you know, and the dude was like, you seem like you operating from some type of trauma or something.
And he said clock it.
In the comment, yeah. And some other people said clock it too. It was 3 other people that said clock it. It wasn't just him. You get what I'm
So
saying?
tea time, did he bring it to the app or did she bring it to the app?
She
Who
brought it to the app.
Okay.
Because if we gonna go about on live,
That's
let's
what I
think about
thought.
this. Even when I watched the video again, okay, let's think about this. He said it yesterday. She went live when they was at the gym. Okay, I asked her. I said, AP, but why did you go live? I asked her this yesterday. Why did y'all? Why I forgot you did go live when y'all was at the gym. She said, well, because he was forgetting to record. I said, AP, you don't have to go live to record though. So she did by bringing him live on her live at the gym. 1. Then if you look at the video again, because I didn't really look at the video like that because I was just trying, you know. But now since we keep talking about this, I looked at the video again and I thought about it. Okay, she addressed him. She looked up and she said she talked to him. What did she expect him to do? Talking sign language? Look at the video again. Watch it again.
Talking about the video she sent me.
Yeah, watch it again.
They weren't at the gym. They was at her house.
No, this is the second time. So the first time she was at the gym. So this is the time he walked in.
Wait, I think I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. The first time that I seen her live at the gym, I didn't know that she was with him.
Yeah, he
I
was in the
saw
video
her
at the
on,
gym.
I think it was the stair stepper.
Yeah,
she
showed him at the gym. She showed him.
Okay. And then the second time was when he showed up at her house.
Right, when he told her he was on the way, so she knew. It's not like he just popped up at her house.
Okay.
Mind you, he had a key to her house too. So let's not forget that, because I didn't know that. He had a key to her house the first week he got with her. So we can't act like he was just popping up. If he got a key to your house, how he just popping up?
I didn't say he popped up. I never said that.
But you're alluding. That's what I'm trying to explain. The way you talk is like you're alluding that he just popped up at your crib.
I didn't allude to him just popping up. He came earlier than we talked about starting to go to the gym.
Okay.
That's what I've always maintained, T.
Okay.
I've always said that. I never said he just popped up.
Because I wasn't done. Because I didn't interrupt you. You could just take notes. Again, the man had a key to her house the first week he fucked with her. I ain't know this. You know what I'm saying? So now he got a key to her crib. She made the suggestion. I didn't know this. Let's do this. If we call twice, after 2 times, then the person answers. I didn't know they had that agreement. And I told Hope, you shouldn't have agreed to that dumb shit. That's a dumbass agreement to make. And she made the suggestion.
I didn't.
Okay.
Okay.
She also asked him to be more dominant. She can't say that that's not true because she agreed to that yesterday when we talked on the phone. She asked him to dominate her, to be more aggressive with her.
No, I did not.
You did. You agreed to it
You
on the phone.
said
Yes.
Okay,
Why you keep interrupting me and I ain't interrupt you one time?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this.
Please mute.
Can we we'll just talk on the back end. Let
Tia
do it.
See there? She don't want the truth to come out. That's why both of my pages
You're
got
gonna
deleted.
tell it. You're gonna
That's
tell
why
it.
both of my
You're gonna
pages
tell
got
it. I'm letting this platform to you. I'm relinquishing the platform to you. Go
That's
ahead
what
and
you
say
did
what
on
you
Trip
want to say.
Live. Yep, because you don't
Okay,
want,
right.
you know
Right.
the truth.
It's not about that. That's not what this is about. But if you want to paint that
It is
narrative,
about that, and you always
that's,
run it, but you started all this shit.
I'm not running, but that's okay.
Then go
Y'all
ahead
have
and
Hey,
your,
let
mute
me ask
because
you a
she muted
question.
for you.
okay, I'll talk to you on the back end, all right?
Okay.
See, and this is what she did, and she been talking about it everywhere she go, but when I come up, she run, because she know I'm not gonna let her lie. She gonna sit there and say all this shit to you, and I'm not finna let her keep going on this world tour, going to people panel, because she could have easily told you, nah, okay, let's talk on the back end. She agreed to go on the front end with you.
Can y'all tap the screen? Can
You
y'all
get what
tap
I'm
the
saying?
screen?
If
Say
she
some
really
colors,
don't
some
want this to
fruits,
keep
because the
going
live is
live,
being recorded. Please tap the
yeah,
screen.
that's what she gonna do. She
Tap the
got both of my
screen.
pages
Please,
there.
y'all tap the screen. Say some fruits, whatever your favorite thing you want to do. Please tap the screen because the live is being recorded and it's
Yep,
ridiculous at this point
yep,
because it don't make no good goddamn sense. And the
yep.
shit should have been deaded the first day it went to that live. It should have never continued. Now that you done got it all out here and now you want to tell us to mind our good goddamn business.
But she don't want the whole truth to come out.
So what is the whole truth, T?
What I'm saying is the whole truth. She's leaving out very, very important details. Okay? Very important details. Even what happened on my panel. She came up and picked with that man twice, 2 days in a row. She picked with him. Then she tried to say he was stalking her. Then I cleared that up. She even said, well, that's not what I meant, but you said it. So like you saying things that's not true, right? And
Okay.
if I'm not gonna keep clearing this up, y'all gonna sit here and keep thinking this man was stalking her and following her around the app. And that's not what happened. So since she's not going to tell the truth, the honest God truth, I'm going to tell it for her.
So T, I have a question.
Go ahead.
You said
Hold on. Hold on. All right. So when you drop, I'm gonna bring her back. T, don't leave, okay?
Okay.
Um, when you, of course, I'm gonna let this little dialogue or whatever. I'm gonna let this finish, and then I'm gonna drop you down and bring her back. And you put as soon as I drop you down, put your request back in because I know you're gonna have a rebuttal. But go ahead. I'm listening.
So,
Just before you start, T, did you just say that? Because I thought, did you say the key went to this man a weekend?
yes, she gave him a key. I didn't know all of this. I didn't know all of this until later.
And we
T, I
talking
have
about this,
one.
and we talking about this man stalking her. And Leah, let me go to mute. I'll be damned.
T, you said she asked him to be more aggressive with her.
Yeah,
Was
asked her to be more dominant. Like to
that
start telling
prior
her what to
shit?
do and checking her and doing all that stuff. And I told him that he was stupid for agreeing to that too.
Was
Then
that
she had a
prior?
conversation with her daughter and told her daughter that he was a new man of the house.
In a week?
Mm, mm.
In a week.
Look,
Empress,
look. Y'all done got my face banned for adult
Me too.
content.
I'm banned too.
Y'all done got, yeah, they
She's
reported my
doing that,
face.
Kappa. She's doing that.
First of
Who's
all,
this?
I just got here.
Shut up. We ain't talk about you, Kay.
Oh, is it
Okay,
Peppa or is
I'm not,
it me?
listen, listen, I'm tired. I'm tired of this
Well, tell her to
story.
stop going in the panels then, Kappa.
You too, me
I came up
too.
because I'm listening to her again do this shit and she's still not being honest.
We
I'm telling you right
tired.
now. Every time I see her lying, I'm coming up because it's
We
not fair
tired.
for her to keep lying on this man.
Oh, we tired.
Right.
We
So
tired.
tell her when people ask her to go on the panel, no, we can talk about it on the back end. She can easily decline to have the conversation. She wants to have the conversation.
Hold on, wait. I have a question. Is she lying or is she just leaving out information? Because
That
there is a difference.
omission is lying.
Okay.
I'm tired of K in this cup of ice. I'm tired.
I thought it was noodles.
A cup of sweaty noodles. You seen my comment.
Okay.
I'm tired. We all tired. We
stop sass
tired.
mouthing. Stop
We
sass
tired.
mouthing.
She is. She been sass mouthing me for 2 weeks now. I'm tired of her too. You gonna be a green. Matter of fact, there we go. You go. You
Tap
gonna
her,
be
let's
on
slow
my
down.
See, I'm tired of you. I'm
Well,
about
let
to
me
send
finish then, and then as
Nope,
long as
I'm
she don't keep
ass
talking about
reporting
it,
your face
as long as
for
she
your
won't.
PFP
Wait a
for
minute, I
adult
got a
abuse.
Kappa. Hold on, baby.
Let
Go
me
ahead
finish.
and finish.
Wait a minute, I got a question to you.
No, let me just finish, please.
Wait a minute, but did she ask
I
him
don't
that?
know who
Did
recording.
she tell him to be more dominant with her prior to that interaction in her house?
Yes.
Okay, go
And
ahead.
when I brought that to her attention yesterday, she agreed. She was like, "Yeah, I told him I want him to be the more the man. I want him to do." So she did not deny it. She did not deny it when I asked her that yesterday.
Y'all tap the screen, drop fruits, veggies, whatever. I don't care. Your favorite dish. They said we being reported. I don't know why, because
Why is y'all
everybody
I
up
love
here.
it,
I
reported?
can get
okay,
reported.
because I'm telling the truth. That's what I'm trying to tell
Everybody up
you.
here fuck with each other. I don't see AP report in my page. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah,
I'm
AP
telling
I
has
think
you.
it's
I'm
her.
trying to tell you. Every page I've been in,
Wait a minute.
every time I come up, it
Say he
starts.
in the
She starts
Then,
comment.
hold on,
only
but why would
because
she
of this.
report me though, T? Why would she
Yeah,
Because
be
I don't
we're
see
reporting
her
talking
me?
doing
about
that.
it.
So
You got reported while you was in my panel.
cold now.
The whole panel got dropped.
Exactly. Think about it.
But why is you reporting? This don't make no sense. Stop
But we,
reporting. It's not even that serious. It's TikTok.
Both of my pages got banned. I wasn't doing nothing wrong. We done had way worse lives. I wasn't even going off. But both of my pages got banned. Come on now, think about it.
I don't think it's her, baby. I don't.
It's fine.
I
Can
don't
you
think
tap
it's
the
her.
screen
I
for me?
mean, cause
Everybody tap
she
the
reporting
screen.
people that's standing up for her too. That would be weird.
No, because you
Yeah.
gotta, because that's how my live got banned, because the whole panel got reported and it snatched my live. I talked to somebody off the app and they told me.
Yeah, I got reported and dropped out, and
Right.
your
They
live
reported
ended
the
at the
whole
same
panel.
time.
I
So
really
you
think
got,
that there's somebody else. Somebody
I
okay.
do too.
that
I
just
do
Okay.
don't
too.
like us in
Okay.
general, for real.
My page don't get
I
reported.
don't,
Trust me. I ain't,
I don't see
I'm
AP
telling
doing
y'all.
that, especially not to me.
All
I ain't
right.
gonna lie. But go ahead and finish, baby. I'm listening.
So anyway,
I'm a drop.
these are all the things, right? So when they did this on my live, she literally made it seem as if the man was following her around the app and stalking her. She
Mhm.
doesn't like me to keep bringing this up because she said since she apologized, I shouldn't bring it up. But I have to bring it up because it matters, because it shows that she will put something out there, and if you don't check it, right, she will let it stay there. Okay? So I need y'all to understand. She lied twice on that panel. Said that man stalked her, followed her, and then abused her. So after my live, I spoke to him on Thursday, right? I told him still he was wrong. You shouldn't have went in her live. You shouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? You should have just let it go. You should have just allowed her to get off the live, whatever. He told me all the stuff about the key and all that stuff, and I told him, I was like, I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't care. So Sunday, I get a call early in the morning from her. No. Let me rewind. Thursday, I had a live with everybody. You know, remember, I don't know if you was in there, but I had a live with everybody's name on the backdrop.
Okay.
Okay? OC got mad because his name and Cartel name was on there, but Hulk AP name wasn't on there because it happened in my live on that Tuesday or whatever.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I added AP and Hulk, but I never intended on talking about it. But I reached out to AP, you know, just to let her know, hey, your name is, you know, on my roster, but you know, I ain't gonna be talking about it on negative light. You don't gotta worry about that. Right? Oh, let me rewind. The night after the live with her and Hope, she went live and started dragging us to make it seem like we were victim blaming her. Yeah.
When
Like
AP went live to drag you,
yes, I got the recording.
but I thought we was all cool. Like,
She said that we were victim blaming her. We was asking her for receipts because she, you know, she should have been believed, all of this stuff.
so what was going on in your life that makes her feel like she was being victim blamed? What could, like, what was y'all saying? I mean, I know you, but like, what was y'all saying?
I was clocking it. She said first, she said that he
So
was,
pretty much what you're saying now is what you were saying over there.
yes.
Okay. And everybody, oh shit, here comes. Oh, okay. Here come the lady who speaks Empress. Stop controlling the.
That was I didn't mean to do
It
that.
said you. It said you at
I
the
was
top.
trying to mute myself.
Oh, okay. It said you. Go ahead and put your request back in, baby. I saw you. This lady speaks very like chill, so we've been one at a time anyway. But y'all know who I'm talking about. All right, go ahead, T. I'm sorry.
So she said that we were victim blaming her and all of this stuff. I wasn't gonna go in. I was listening, and then I was pissed. Right? I was pissed because AP got my number. She called me after the live. I told her, I'm like, as soon as I get off live, I'm gonna call you so we can talk. Right? She goes live. And she going in talking about it really wasn't him, it was the women. She couldn't believe how the women were doing all, and I'm just like, this real fucked up. So I ended up going in the panel. Because when she started telling Trip the story, she was doing the same thing she did with you. She was leaving out the details.
Right.
So when I came in, and she was like, well, I don't have to tell the story like you want me to tell the story. I said, no, you don't, but you should. You leaving stuff out. Because even Trip was like, oh my God, he's an abuser. He was following you. He was stalking you. That is abusive. She didn't clear it up. She didn't even stop Trip. You get what I'm saying? Say, no, he wasn't stalking me. She did not stop him. Stop her. So that's why I went up. I'm like, I'm finna go up because she's still not fixing the
She's
stuff
not
that ain't
correcting
true.
that.
She let
Okay.
Trip keep saying it. And so then she was like, yeah, and he smacked a woman. He smacked a woman. All of this stuff. So I went in the
What was
box.
that? Did he smack her?
No.
Well, that was unnecessary.
So that's when I went in the panel. I cleared it up that night. Right? And Trip was like, oh, thank you for the context because I did think, you get what I'm saying? So this is why I keep clearing it up because she gonna keep saying stuff. You know what I'm saying? She not gonna tell you the truth of what her part. So anyway,
No, I believe she's telling me the truth, but what you saying is she leaving shit out.
yes, and that adds more to the context, even about
It
him
does.
saying when I talk. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of things that she's leaving out the context behind it. So it sounds bad, but it really isn't what she's making it seem. So she's allowing people to have their own, to leave it to their own understanding. She's painting the narrative, but not clearing that narrative. So anyway,
Okay, there were things that were said way worse than he smacked a woman. Okay.
oh yeah. She said, well, yeah, oh yeah. I ain't even there yet. So I talked to him Thursday, and he said, I have respect for AP. I'm not gonna go around dragging her, right?
Yeah.
So Sunday. Now, mind you, I've been staying out of this. I've been staying out of this. I told Hoke
No,
he was wrong.
Nina, no. Block him. I'm sorry. Go ahead, baby.
I told Hoke he was wrong. I was done with it. So I'm asleep on Sunday. I'm sick, everything. She called me early in the morning. T,
Okay.
I thought you said that he wasn't going to go around F dragging me. I'm like, what's going on, AP? He's in Bella Live right now giving all the intimate details of our relationship. I said, he lying on you? No, he's not lying, but he's giving intimate details. All right. Okay, AB. I went back to sleep. Right? I wake up. I go into live. She on live. I guess she clearing up.
Online?
She in his live, on Bella Live.
Okay.
So by the time I get in there, she in the panel. Now she done said, fuck this man kids. Fuck his dead son. She done said all this shit. Brought up his childhood trauma. All this shit. Right? Brought women into it that didn't have nothing to do with it. Right? And I'm just listening to this shit. So he go back up. I guess she didn't think he was gonna go back up, and that's when he throw it and say she was essayed by her brother. Right? So she called me, yeah, because she brought up his molestation when she brought up his shit.
Yeah. She brought up his shit. He brought up her shit. Okay.
Right. So she called me and she was like, did you hear that? Did you hear that? I'm like, yeah. He's wrong. I said, but you did it to him first. But it's not, it's cool. I'm going to talk about it anyway. I say, okay, it's cool then. But he disrespectful. He shouldn't have did that. You said that he wasn't going to go live dragging me. I said, AP, him responding and telling his side is not dragging you. Everybody got a right to tell their truth. You painted a picture of this man being an abuser. So he does have the right to tell his side of the story. That does not mean he's dragging you. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, but he said that he wasn't gonna. I said, you can't get mad at every time you talk about it, him clearing his name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So
Okay.
let's go to the bitch part. Because I don't think y'all know about him calling her a bitch part.
Pause for 1
Come to
second.
find out. Yeah, so come to find out.
Pause
She
for 1 second.
she kept coming in my panel, calling him a nigga, right? This nigga. Come to find out they had a private discussion. And he asked her, like, don't call me no nigga. That's real disrespectful. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a disrespectful thing. I don't like no females calling me nigga. So she knew that was his limit. So on the front end, it looks like she just called him a nigga. No, she knew already behind the scenes that was something that he told her, please don't call me. So yes, he did call her a bitch. He did. But she kept saying nigga. Even on the live. If you listen to the live, she says this disrespectful nigga. Listen to the live again.
Mm-hmm.
Now you saying shit, you know this man asked you, please don't call me that.
Right.
Okay, pause for 1 second. Can y'all please tap the screen, comment your favorite colors. The live is glitching. We need to protect the live, because probably they are reporting. If you don't get us to a certain number of likes, we will cut off the comments because we don't really need y'all. Some of y'all in these comments anyway. Tap the screen, share the live. Thank you for your cooperation with this matter. T,
Also,
thank
follow the
you.
host and gift the panel. This is my backup page, though, but follow the host and gift the panel. All right, come on, T, baby. I'm listening.
I just
So,
wanted to answer one question and I'll drop.
No, you good. You can stay. Go ahead, baby.
You had asked earlier, what was it that what was it that she accused of us of doing in her live the next day after it came out on T's live? According to her, because we made her quantify these allegations, we were telling her how she should and should not feel. Because when she said the word abuse, I literally dropped everybody except for me, her, and Hulk. And I was like, you're not just going to throw that word out there and not explain what that means. Because just saying abuse is too open-ended.
Right.
And then when we had to tell her, we being me or T, the entire panel, and the 2,000 people in there, that she did in fact say he was stalking her, that's the only time she was like, well, that's not what I meant. So because we were asking her to give context to these huge allegations, that was us telling her her feelings weren't justifiable enough for her to feel. She just should have been able to express whatever she wanted with no consequence, I guess. I don't know. So that I just wanted to answer that question because I saw the first 15 minutes of the live. And after that, I was done. And I was like, yeah, okay, that's enough for me. And so T didn't see it. T didn't know what all she said in the beginning. So that's all I wanted to come up here for.
And let me tell you this too. It's on the vlogs. Peep this though. The part with what she's saying, all of them sounds got reported. All of them sounds got reported on that vlog, except for the part in when he called her a bitch and I was like, don't call her that. And when we get the abuse part,
That's
all
true,
of them
Kay.
sounds, when she talking, all of them got reported. So how convenient. Both my lives got banned. Every time I'm talking, somebody start reporting. And then on the vlogs, all of the lives that she was talking in, the sounds are removed.
That is a big coincidence.
It is. That's a fact. They are
That's a
gone.
very big coincidence. Now, again, I'm new to this, so I haven't did no research on what she said, what he said. I've been catching bits and pieces and some of everybody live because everybody talking about it. But it's like
because those are where the
It's
proof
like a
is.
puzzle. Before you put the puzzle together, it's just jumbled pieces everywhere. That's what it
Right,
is.
because that's where all the proof is at.
Right.
Because she doesn't want to keep going back to the part that she misspoke. She keeps saying, why do you keep bringing that up? Because it matters. She wants to skip past that.
Mm-hmm.
So now that them vlogs caught that shit, she don't want that shit out there.
Hey,
Because
Peach Baby.
it proves that she lied multiple times on that man. So you gotta, like, at some point, we gotta be real. I
Right.
defended her. I told her what he was wrong. I checked both of them on that live. But then on Bella Live, she called me. She going in or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell her, I say, you can't get mad at him for telling his side. I said, look, let's do it like this. I said, stop going in panels. I said, it's over now. You done told your part. He done told his part. Leave it there. She said, friends with attitudes want me to come on her panel at 3. I said, don't go in no more panels. Leave it alone. That's the only way this gonna die down. Mind you, she kept weaponizing my name. Now he called me his sister, right? She kept saying, even your own sister said this. Even your own sister. And Tea Time told me she kept doing that. That's why I'm speaking on it now. Because she kept weaponizing my name against him.
Mm-hmm.
On back end conversation. I never said nothing. The way she was saying it to people, she wasn't in the front end was not how it was said on the back end. But she was making it seem like Tea Time said this, Tea Time said that. She kept doing it, Kay. She said my name at least 10 times in Bella Live alone.
Okay, check your Cash App. Yum Yum said that she sent you a Cash App. See what she said.
Okay. I also got a cash app from Corey. You sent $1. That's not enough for me to answer that question. I told the $5 and I'll get to it per question, but I'm about to check it now. T. So she weaponized your name against your brother, and he brought that to you, or
No, it was on the live. She did it on Bella Live. Even Tea Time said you were gonna, like, she kept saying it. Even your so-called sister even said, I'm more of a sister to you than he. Like, this is the shit she been saying. I told her on her live, she was like, well, he said you his sister. I said, and I call you my sister. You get what I'm saying? I ain't know they was fucking.
I haven't received the cash app, y'all. So, my
So
cash
I
app is
call
right
you my
here.
sister. I call him my
Okay,
sister.
because I might
I
have
ain't
got
know
the
y'all
name
was
wrong, but
fucking.
you turned the comments off. Let me know when you want them to come back on.
So I told her on the
At
live, I said,
200K, they can come back on.
AP, I
Okay.
Go
talk
ahead,
to
baby.
you more. I talk to you more on the back end than I talk to Hope. She made it
Right.
seem like even your own sister said, I'm more of a sister to her than you. I'm more of a sister to her than she. Like, she did that shit. Like, why are you doing that? Then on Battle Live, she kept
Whatever
saying,
you and her talked about should have stayed between you and her, and whatever you and him talked about should have stayed between you and him.
right,
Number one, because you was her friend and he's your brother. They were in a relationship. It shouldn't have never been like, oh, well, your sister said, or well, yeah, my sister said. That shouldn't have never
right. And
happened.
I kept
So
it
I
off the app.
wholeheartedly agree with you on that. I
Yeah,
agree.
I kept it off the app. She brought all the back end conversations to the front end.
But who brought the relationship to you?
She did.
Right.
He never told me nothing.
We didn't know how they were in a relationship until it came out on T's Live.
Well, no, I knew when she sent me that video. You didn't know.
Oh. No, I didn't know. Correct.
Okay. So I'm gonna drop you down for a moment. I'm gonna request AP up. Let me text her real quick. Did you have anything else to add before?
Nah, I just want you to know a lot of things are being omitted. A lot of things are not being on the front end. And since she said she was in Trip Live, she said if Trip didn't ask her, she didn't have to say those things. So now I'm gonna say them because they're important context. Because she's not gonna openly say them.
Right.
And like I told her, all you gotta do, AP, if you want this to stop, you stop. She still went live yesterday after we talked on the phone. She still went live
Yeah,
about
I
it.
heard that she was live for some 26 hours, something like
She
that.
went live about it. She went to Friends Live. So then after that, he went on Slim Live. Every time he go live, it's in response to her. And I told her, I said,
That's a fact.
AP, if you go live on him, I'm going to provide the platform for him to respond. I told her just like that. I said, if you go live again about him, I'm telling you now, I'm going to provide the platform for him to respond. She said, well, can I respond after that? I said, no, you cannot. Because this has to stop. I said, if he go live on you first, then I'm going to give you the platform to respond. But y'all need to leave this here. She didn't. Even tonight, she could have told you, Kay, no, I'm done with it. She didn't want to. See, if you don't notice, when she saw me request up, that's when she lost her train of thought. Pay attention, because now she know you're going to have to tell the truth. I'm here. Notice how she was real steady at first. But then when I started commenting, she saw that I was there. I can't think right now. I'm trying to think. Oh, now you trying to think. Don't forget now. Because she knows she's not going to spin that narrative while I'm here.
Okay. I'm
That's
gonna
why she
go
dropped.
ahead and let me see if I can find her. I'm not even sure if
She don't want the truth to come out, Kay. She did the same thing at
well,
Trip Live.
I
She
just
spoke
want to
about it.
get I just want clarification. This has absolutely nothing to do with me, but I keep seeing this shit everywhere and I love AP.
Because she keeps talking about it. Only reason why I spoke on it today, because she kept throwing my name out there.
Yeah.
Okay, you already know I wouldn't have said nothing. It's the fact that you bringing up old shit, and now you bringing up you bringing up Kev, and then his daughter coming. It's a whole bunch of bullshit. Just be quiet. Maybe you need to go and take some time to your good
I
goddamn
told
self.
her that.
Just
I
be
said, just
quiet
take a
and
break.
rest because you pushing too hard. Let it go.
I told her, I said, take a break from the app. Take some time and take a break.
So, T, I have a question.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I don't think that she's gonna come
No, she
back.
not gonna come back because she know I'm not
No,
lying,
no, no,
Kay.
baby.
She wants to be able to spin a narrative to you without nobody that know the truth, know the whole story. So she's not going to do it while I'm here.
You pour all of it out.
She did the same thing on Trip Live.
Come on, right now.
So,
I'm not sure. I just called her. She might be busy. She could be on live herself. I don't know.
Kay,
However,
when have you known her to run from drop out of an app or somebody?
never.
Never,
I'm
right?
not gonna lie, never. I don't know
Exactly.
her too. However, this is y'all gotta understand this could just be like sensitive for her.
No, because it wasn't
No?
sensitive when she was going off. She been going off about this nigga for weeks. Listen,
Excuse me,
that
excuse
lie.
me. You said don't call him nigga. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, he didn't tell me that. He told her that. He didn't
Yeah,
tell me.
you
No, no,
said
no.
don't call
No,
him
no, no.
that.
He didn't
Thank
tell
you.
me not to call him nigga. He told her that.
Right. Okay.
Okay. That was they private conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is she been going live about him for weeks. I mean, not weeks, for days. That live stream that she put out there, that was 3 weeks ago, okay? 4 weeks ago now. That was February 26th. It literally just came out on my panel Wednesday.
That's a nice little stretch. Especially
Exactly.
for something to be happening on TikTok. Like usually you got about a week.
And
And I
nobody
told her,
did nothing about it because nobody knew nothing about it. It was nothing to talk about.
Right.
even though he went in on her live, I even told her yesterday, I said, AP, you got skate. People don't get by like this. You do know when he went on your live, somebody could have caught that on the vlog. It could have been lives about it. Nobody talked about it. You literally got through without nobody really knowing. And if people knew, nobody was talking about it. Nobody was going live about it. It wasn't a thing until you came out on my live.
Hold on, cause I keep seeing this name. Where you at? I'm sorry, I'm listening, baby, but I'm about to multitask like a motherfucker.
I
Cause
want
some
you to
of
rewatch that video.
the video that she sent.
Yep, I want you to rewatch it because she said he came straight in and disrupted. But I had to look at it again too.
Okay,
She
so what
spoke to him
exactly am I
first.
looking for while I'm
If
rewatching?
he disrupted it, or did she addressed him first? You get what I'm
Okay,
saying? Which means he stood there,
Not
right?
only did she address him, she didn't mute her mic. Then when he
She
left,
could have muted. Look at
That's
it,
what I'm
Kay.
trying
She
to say.
could
He
have
didn't just
muted.
walk in
she
and start
said that
talking.
he cussed her
hey,
Hey,
out.
man.
who fucking yelling at me? I don't know. Hell, I'm
I
This
was
is
looking.
what
there.
I'm
I
trying.
was
Let me explain to her what
talking.
she's looking at.
I was
All right, what
She
you
made
say,
it
Sam?
seem as if, and I honestly felt this way too because of the way it was painted. But then now that I went back and looked at it again, she made it seem as if he came in and disrupted her life. Let's go through the context. He told her he was on his way. She knew he was coming, right? She told her, "I'm in a live. Come on." Through the text messages, so she knew he was coming. He walked in. She looked up. You could tell he didn't say nothing. She spoke.
Why she
What's
didn't
up?
mute
I'm
her
on
mic?
live. She said,
Okay,
"Wait,
I'm about to watch it.
go
Hold
watch
on.
it."
Probably even people that y'all talk to that y'all are not aware are capable of doing
Turn
shit like
around so
this.
we can all see.
So, who is this from, Nelly? I can't reveal that. I can't reveal it yet because I can't reveal it. I'm sorry. I haven't been given the permission to. I haven't been given the permission to, but hold on. I'm alive.
Okay.
You said 8 o'clock. Okay, but you only up here arguing. Like, I had more time. I got free. I see you're not really doing that. Nothing, so let's go to the gym. Why are you? Am I live though? You know they can hear you. Don't care about the people. Obviously you don't. I have to go to the gym. My person is here. Anyways, so I will
Where did
tell
he
y'all.
cuss her out at?
I'll tell y'all
Where
as
did
soon
he
as I
disrespect her?
Wait, Chriselle.
So that's the end of him speaking. She told me that was the end of him
Yeah.
speaking. Now,
And then she
she
even
did.
said online, "You see him cuss me out."
Hold on, T. Hold on. He did not curse her, and she definitely addressed him first. So
He said
but just
normally
coming from
when she
hearing
comes
her,
over, she
that's odd.
mutes.
But for
No, she knew
sure,
he was
she
coming.
addressed it first.
She knew he was coming though. It's not like he just came. You get what I'm saying? She texted him. He texted her and said, "I'm on my way." She said, He was like, "I've called you twice. You keep sending me the voicemail. I'm on my way there now." She said, "Okay, I'm on live. I'm in the middle of a live, but okay, right?" So she knew.
Do we have these receipts?
I got him. I got him. I got the messages.
Okay.
I got the
Not to
message.
mention, he just put in the comments that normally when he comes in, she mutes. I'm just reading the comments.
Even listen to what she said in live. You came in my live cussing me out. He didn't even cuss her out.
He didn't. But again, I have not seen the live you're talking about, so
It's
I
that
haven't.
live. That's it.
He was kind of
Let's watch the live. That's the
rude.
live she's talking about.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm gonna talk to y'all in the comments in a second. What I'm saying is, you said that she said he came in cussing her out. Are you saying she said that in this live?
Yeah, listen
Yes,
to the
finish
live.
playing it.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
not
she
finishing the
says it
video.
on the
No,
live.
finish the video.
She literally said it in the live. He cussed me out.
He ain't cuss her out. And I
But
got an
that's what she
opinion
said.
about, yeah.
probably even people that y'all talk to that y'all are not aware are capable of doing shit like this. See, you wasn't. You hear him? Like, oh my god, he's so rude. He really did blow up my spot. Like, you know, Brooklyn niggas, Miss Brooklyn niggas. He is definitely like fuck them people. Like, he really came in here and cursed me out. Like, how dare you? He came early to. he came early to. He came early to spend time with me. I can't believe he really blew my spot up like that. Anyways,
Now, if that was just her trainer, why wouldn't she just say, like,
show and share with y'all who this is?
Okay, that's the
so
end of
you
it.
tell me, shut up.
Go in there.
Okay, so could she have been telling a joke in that moment, or do y'all think she really felt that way?
Telling
No,
and be
I,
going around saying
I
it,
was
she's
in
still
that
using
live.
that live. She's still referring to that live. If you notice, every time she talks, he disrupted my live. He disrespected me in my live. She uses that live as a reference.
I was in that live, and I will say that it did appear that she was embarrassed, and that once he spoke to her the way he did, it did appear that way. That's why the jokes, like I said, the jokes came afterwards. We was like, don't you better hurry up so your man don't get you. Like we was making jokes about it. However, was she embarrassed? Absolutely.
Yeah, of course she was embarrassed.
Um,
But did he
but
bust through the door going in on
no,
her?
no, not from what I saw. No.
Right.
And in all reality, she really could have muted and nobody would have heard
She
absolutely nothing.
literally could have muted.
He said
And
she normally speaks.
he said again, and I'm reading verbatim, she normally mutes before she speaks to me. That's the only reason I responded. So I mean, right there
Okay.
he's saying that normally she don't even talk to him until she's muted. So he wouldn't even said anything if he hadn't known she was on live.
Unmuted.
Mm, but I thought she said she texted him. She texted him and said she was on live.
She did. She texted him
He
and told him
did.
she was on live. That's why he
So he was
stood there.
aware.
So,
He
but
was
then
aware.
if you notice in the video, he had to been just standing there, waiting for her to finish talking.
That's
Right.
what I said because she looked at him for a second and was like, hey, like softly,
Right.
"Yeah, baby, I'm alive," like that. And then he started talking.
So could she have muted in that moment? Because
Yes.
he did not just come in and disrupt
Because
her
if he
live.
wasn't just like irate and belligerent and yelling at her or whatever, like she needs to be focused on him because it could be danger. It could have been like, okay, give me a second, and mute, and then continue with the conversation with her man. But my thing is this:
So they're saying in the comments
how
that he was in
exactly?
the live too.
Hold on, baby. My thing is how exactly can he be busting into anything if he has a key?
That's
Exactly.
the other lie.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that she's a lie. I'm just saying that doesn't make sense, But okay,
But
I'm
that's the
listening because
narrative
I'm
that was put out there until he cleared it up on Bella's court. That's the point, Kay. You're saying that it's not a lie. If you know that that piece can make you think one thing, but me telling you, oh, but he has a key, then he's not busting in if he has a key. So that's what makes it
But
a
I think
lie,
he
because
gave.
you know the other part of the
So I
story.
think he gave the key back by that time. But she said on live that she let him in. She opened the garage. She got up and opened the garage. So she knew he was coming because she opened the garage and let him in.
Was that done prior to the live? Because I don't remember her get. Uh, I'm gonna mind my business because I was in that live. I don't
I was
remember
just
her.
getting ready to say I don't remember her
He
getting up,
said,
walking, and
hold
letting
on, he just
anybody
made a
in.
She
comment. He just said, because she told me in the garage she was ending the live, I gave the key back. She let me in.
Lord have mercy. This is a whole bunch of mess.
okay.
He
When
said
did
she
he give
got
the
up
key back?
during the live and
Oh,
opened the garage.
okay,
When
okay.
when did he give the key back? Was it prior or
Yeah, it was prior to that live.
after
He gave the
this
key back.
video?
So she said she let
It was
him in.
prior to this live
Yeah,
that
she
she
said she
sent.
let. Yeah, and she said that she let him in.
He just said
So
she
he
got up
left
during the
right
live and
after.
opened the garage door. So you know
After.
how the he said
Cap, I'm
no.
sorry.
Wait. He said no, she didn't use the garage opener That stays in her car. She let me in.
And she asked him to move in with her, too. And told her daughter he was the man of the house, too. Don't forget all that shit.
The first week.
He said she came downstairs and let him in. Now, I don't remember her getting up doing the live, but
No,
hey.
she said that on Slim. She said
No,
that out of her own.
he just
Right,
said
No,
but
he
she
just
said
said
that on
said
her
that.
it in the
own.
comments.
Right, TT, but she said that out of her own mouth. And she said it on Slim Live last night. She got up and let him in. So maybe y'all don't remember. Maybe
I
she
don't
paused
like I
it.
said, I don't remember because
Because she's the one who said she let him in.
All of this over a 3 week, I can't even call it relationship, because let him tell it, and they never had said, okay, we are 100% committed to each other. All of this was in the span of 3 weeks, not 3 months, not 3 years, 3 weeks.
damn. I mean, let me mute. I meant to mute.
Thank you.
Proxy said she did get up.
So they only were together for 3 weeks. Where did the 2-month number come in at?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know how long they was messing around. I
That's
can't
what I
tell.
was hearing. Like,
No, that's
damn,
what
only 2
he
months.
said, that it was all 3 weeks. So in T's live, I threw out 2 months just saying a number because I didn't know. It wasn't until I spoke to him, he was like, sis, this was not 2 months. He said it was barely 3 weeks.
And he said
I said, you
they
what
never
now?
solidified being in a relationship. She said on my live they agreed to
That
be in a
they were together.
relationship.
Right.
He said they never had that conversation.
Respectfully, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, and y'all probably finna laugh, but I ain't even being funny. I can't even judge on that because my dumb ass invited a bitch from the internet to come live with me. So,
Yeah,
Listen.
yeah, I get it.
But did you
like,
tell your kids she was going to
what?
be the woman of the house?
No, I didn't do that.
Okay.
Never that. This my
Okay.
shit.
And
Yeah.
there are receipts for that as well.
I'm only saying all of this because she's making it as if he was abusive, all of these things. And I'm not saying he probably could have been disrespectful to her. I don't know. And I'm not going to negate whatever they went through on the back end. Only thing I can go off of is the thing she's told me on the phone that has not added up to what she said. So if a person says these things and it comes out that it's not true, the patterns to me is like, I can't believe shit you saying. Because if I don't clear that shit up, you gonna let me believe this shit. And that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? You let me believe that you were gonna let people believe he stalked you. You was gonna let people believe he followed you around. You were gonna let people believe that if I had not caught that, you were gonna allow that to be out there in the air. So I can't keep believing you when you saying one thing and then you saying, well, I didn't mean that. It don't matter what you meant. Once you say it out your mouth, it's said.
And you
Right.
can't ask him to be one way with you, and then when he does that, then he's wrong. Like,
Yeah.
I'm having a problem with that. If she asked him to be assertive and aggressive with her, then why are we having this issue? Because he's obliging what you asked him to do.
Right. I was trying to check to see if she's on
She
live.
not gonna come back. I'm telling you right now. She gonna go live on her own, or she gonna talk to you on the back end, and she gonna try to manipulate that shit. So, cause that's what she gonna do. I'm
But
telling you, she
there's
not
no
gonna have the conversation.
manipulation needed because I don't have a dog in this
It
fight.
don't
I
matter.
just genuinely wanted clarity from my
Mm-mm.
cousin. You know?
She don't want it to be clear. She want him to be the bad guy, and that's it.
Hope
That's
is
all.
more than welcome to come up and explain his side.
She can't. She got all of us banned.
I can. Oh no, because my main page is banned. Damn, and I don't think none of us got no more spare pages.
He can use my
This
page.
my third page.
This is my only backup. My other page will be unbanned in like 2 days or whatever. But
Listen, who
it's in cancel.
everybody that's banned for tussling and not minding your business, put a 1 in the comment section if you banned for tussling and not minding your damn
Abundantly
business.
said she was looking for you, T.
Yeah, this definitely my business because my name keep being bringing into.
Capra.
Georgia Peach. We all banned on like all our main pages are
Because
banned.
I gave it to
Sick of
Heartbreaker
y'all.
raw and uncut, baby. I did. Yep, not
Are
minding
you
my
okay?
business. Gave it to her. So
Hold
I'm
on,
so
cousin,
tired
because
of boss.
this is bothering me. How in the hell have we talking about what the hell Hawk done, and we
I'm
ain't
on the
paid
toilet,
attention to
babe.
how the hell did you hand a key to somebody in a week? I'm trying
And
to
you got
figure
a
wrap my
daughter.
good goddamn head around this.
She said it was her daughter, it's her house, it's her key. She do it as she please.
If
He
that's
didn't
the
say
case, then
that.
you should have done as you goddamn pleased and stayed your ass off the app then. We didn't need to know a damn thing then. I wouldn't even be saying shit right now. Is the fact that you lied earlier and then you sat there and you knew damn well that was Kev, the comedian daughter, and then you try to downplay it and then you got excited because you got 2,000 people in here. Whatever clout chasing you chasing, but be honest while you doing it. Be honest while you doing it because you knew damn well you knew who she was and you know good goddamn well Kev from to be on your head if you talking about his kid. You knew who she was and
Oh,
then you lied, which you know damn well she wasn't disrespecting you. But
Ted.
yet we on his head about him being stalking and the things she said, but ain't nobody said as just us as women that we need to be addressing the fact that you letting a man in your house in a week and you got a daughter. What kind of shit is that?
An
And let
abusive
me mute
man.
before she had my goddamn man.
I'm sorry, you said oh she did call him abusive.
She
Okay.
even brought up the fact, oh, he slapped his baby mom. And
I
I'm
slapped the
like,
fuck out my baby daddy.
you bringing that right, but basically he told the story that the baby mama hit his child and he hit her. Which, you know what I'm saying? I don't condone no man hit no woman, but I do, there are reasons, I do have,
Look,
okay?
I'm down. I'm down. Y'all done beat me down to my socks and my drawers. I'm getting the hell out of this damn live. Before I lose this page,
Kappa.
I'm only gonna be able to go live
Kappa,
on
don't act
IG
like you
and
don't love me.
Bigo. I do, Tia.
Don't.
I do. But y'all done beat me down to my socks. I ain't
How
got
many
nothing else to
pages you
give.
said
Well,
you got today?
let me say this real quick. Let me say this real quick, because somebody said he may be a good guy, but can you please look up the Madeline Soda case in Florida? Can you look up the case with that dude and that white chick? That white chick was doing all that stuff and he went to jail. What's the dude? What's that case with that black
Okay.
man?
Can we look up what's going on in Queen Tia background, child? You
Yeah.
sound like you at the power
Yes.
plant.
Shut up.
Where is you at?
Shut up.
Okay, so T
Kappa
time.
and
Tea
Blaze
time.
sitting in the
See,
tree.
I ain't messing with
Hold
you.
on, wait, wait, wait.
Anytime I please
Everybody,
you.
hold on. I got a question. How many pages have each of you lost? Auntie, go first.
I'm 4.
You down to your fourth one?
I'm on my 4th page. I lost 3. I'm on my 4th page
Oh my
now.
God.
I lost
T,
I'm
two.
how
behind
many?
I
this.
lost two in an hour. And I wasn't even
Empress?
doing nothing.
No, Empress ain't. Yeah, she came in on her backup. Chef, what about you?
She ain't
Chef
been
ain't lost.
Yeah, because I've been over my melanated business until
Okay. Yeah, you got some things going on too. I'm gonna call you
I
in a
got a
minute.
lot of things going on.
Yeah, Auntie, what about you?
Says she on 2. Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick, you on 2? I didn't even know you
I'm
was
I
live.
only
lost.
lost one. I only lost one, and it ain't
My
got nothing to
page
do with
got
this situation.
reported for sexual exploitation today.
They got me. They got my face for adult
Kev
content,
said he
bro.
Kev said he lost 2.
Oh my
Damn.
Hope lost 1. Now, Kay, you
Although,
know
what
the
can okay,
capability.
wait. Can y'all tell me how Kev came into play with this situation? What exactly did?
You
Yep.
just
Her
said it
ass.
in the
I'm
She
comments.
gone.
brought him
Hold
up.
on, I know we all want
Deuces.
to talk about it, but
Well, I
when
think
the hell
Deuces.
did
Not
he come
all of
in?
us. Goodbye.
well,
Goodbye,
I
cruel
think
world.
my
Hell
opinion
no.
Bye,
when it
Kev.
Bye,
all
My
Kappa.
last page. Y'all ain't getting me gone.
Okay, bye, Kappa.
when
I
it
just want to know
all
what
shut up,
happened. Where did
Scoop
he come
Llama.
in?
When it all came out on my live, he was in the comments and he was in the comments antagonizing her. So I don't know. I think they already had a prior beef. And
Bless
they was
you.
already beefing before, and I don't know the context. From my understanding, they got into it over something. She went and she did the same thing with him, called him a woman beater, said he was abusive, did all that shit, threw all his past out on him, and it's been on from there.
But she was modding for him.
I said that.
I'm gonna have to ask her because I'm guessing that she stopped modding for him when she found all of that out.
No. She knew all
No,
of
that's
that.
not true.
She knew all of that before, and this is what I'm trying to say. She knew all of that before she stopped hiding from him. She threw that out when they got into it. The same thing with Hope. She knew Hope
Exactly.
met somebody before they got into it. But when it came time to paint that narrative, she called him an abuser. So do you get my drift?
Okay.
See, no, but wait a minute. He
Hold on.
removed her as a
I
mod.
do.
Okay, he
'Cause what
removed
you're
her.
saying is there's a pattern. I'm catching you. It ain't going over my head.
She
Go
did
ahead,
the
baby.
same thing to Slim. I found out today. She did the
Kev
same thing to
wants to come
Slim.
up. Can I let Kev up?
It's okay. I just found out today she did the same thing with Slim. She used Slim trauma. I just found that out today. So she does this with the black men. When she gets into an argument with them, she throws out things that doesn't make them look good in light, that pulls on other women's heartstrings. When I saw that today, that's what made me go in the box. Because I'm like, this is not okay. This is the third man she's done this to. And I know she did it. I don't know what happened with her and Brandon. I don't know what happened with her and the other dude. Because she went on a bashing thing with Brandon too.
I do. I know what happened. She didn't call them abusive. She didn't call them
No,
abusive.
I
I'll
didn't
leave
say
it
she
with
called
you.
him abusive, but I know
Yeah, I
she
know.
went on a long thing with
She
him.
did.
Right, okay.
She did. All right, so listen, here's what we're gonna do. While everybody is up here, we're gonna speak one at a time. Kev, I know you like to antagonize, and somebody probably you gonna argue with somebody because that's what you do. I don't know, but if y'all can please just refrain from unmuting. I think everybody up here get along. I'm gonna get to Quintia first because she's been here the longest, and then I'm gonna let Kev speak. Again, I have a Cash App goal. I got a bonnet and kids. And if y'all don't donate, I'm gonna be homeless. So please. Seriously.
Shade.
Okay, corner.
Too much?
Too much.
Too
Too
much?
much.
Well,
Too much. Too muchy.
I got a Cash App. I just need to
Hold
get
on,
some
Kay.
You
toilet
gotta go in
paper,
the
okay?
hallway.
Kay, before
And
you
some household toiletries. Please hit the Cash App. No, and also hit the Cash App if you got a message that want to be
before
read.
you
It's up.
before y'all speak, can I respond to one thing in the comments because this person keeps following me. She said,
Yeah,
"T-Time,
go ahead.
I thought you said there was no rules to fighting." I definitely did. I said if somebody say something about you got the right to go lower. That's why when that nigga threw out her essay, he wasn't wrong. Stop coming for me. At the end of the day, that's why if you gonna fight, don't play victim when a motherfucker bite your ass. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't care how they fight, but don't start crying to somebody else when you fight and hit somebody with a rock and they throw a brick upside your head. So I'm gonna say that again. No, there ain't no rules to fighting. But you go ahead and keep painting black men out to be abusers and shit like that. Don't be mad with the shit that come with that shit. So no, there ain't no rules to fighting. So go ahead and keep fighting and get your ass dragged. Just
Hit
don't
my
ask me
Cash
to come
App.
pick you up when you get dragged, goddammit.
Respect. Damn, where Quintia go? Or Queen Tia? Where'd she go? Okay, I don't know. Kev, go on and unmute for me, baby. How you doing, honey?
I'm good. How you feel?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. So, can you tell me exactly at what point in time you came into this? Where exactly does the exchange start? If you don't mind, I'm nosy as hell. So,
No, I can dig it. She was a mod on my page after I started doing skits about Sean and Olivia, and that's how she initially started as a mod on my page. From that, there was a bit of a controversy going around TikTok that involved another platform, and she was familiar with that platform. So I reached out to her and I was like, "Look, there's a lot going on with that platform, and I just don't want my platform brought into it." I wasn't aware that she had a relationship with this platformer. I don't have no beef with this platformer. I didn't even know who this platformer was before all of this. And so she at some point I unmodded her. once I unmodded her, a lot of time it went by. It's quite a bit of time had gone by. And then the controversy started with me and another platform, a couple of other platforms. It was a big controversy. And so being that, and the person that the platform that she has a relationship with was part of the controversy. So she went over there and she was, stating her opinion and how she felt and what she thought about Kev the comic, whether true or false. And I didn't even address it. I didn't go over to the platform. I didn't go to, to fight my case or nothing like that. And then, so the other platformers, me and the other platformers, we all went our separate ways. We all called it a truce to a
I
degree.
don't know what's going on with Chef. I'm gonna request back up, Chef. I'm sorry. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah. We all called it a truce to a degree. So we all went our separate ways. Me and another one of the platformers, he and I kind of kept jousting a bit, and we just had a roast off this weekend. And so it was just me and him, and we were roasting each other. We had fun, whatever, and we called it a truce, a final truce. But after that roast off, now she goes live, and I don't know what made her do this. She goes live and starts dragging me through the mud, Kev the abuser, and the whole abuser narrative comes from me doing a live on my own platform with my own supporters and audience. And I shared an experience. I said, because I used to be married, and I said, one of the things that I regret the most from my marriage is that my ex-wife can say at some point it got physical. Those are my exact words.
Mm-hmm.
And from that, it turned into Kev the abuser. So much so to where she went live yesterday, titled the live as Kev the abuser, and went live. My daughter saw it. My daughter, I had told my daughter not to get involved in. My daughter minds her business on this app. But my daughter came across that live and she had had enough. And so she went up in the box, and AP tried to say she didn't know who my daughter was, which is not true, which is definitely not true.
But how does she know your daughter?
She's had interactions. Yes, she's had interactions with my daughter on this app. And yeah, she knows who she is.
Okay.
And so my daughter goes up in the app. My daughter was respectful. She didn't call her out her name. She didn't raise her voice. She didn't even cuss. And so my daughter asked her, she said, why is your live titled Kev the Abuser if you don't have a problem? And so from that point, it was just, they started, she started going off on my daughter, and she dropped my daughter out of the box and called her a bitch. When she dropped my daughter out the box, called her a bitch, she brought Himmery up there. Mm-hmm. Himmery comes up in the box, says that my daughter has a OnlyFans page and is an escort and all this other stuff. And it didn't come out of AP's mouth, but she didn't stop it either. She, and I had a problem with that. So when she dropped my daughter,
it happened on AP's platform?
It did.
Okay.
It did. And so when she dropped my daughter out the box, I was actually in the box. I was in the bottom box. And so when she dropped my daughter out the box and called her a bitch, I went off. And so from there, it's been ever since she started doing the live, she's been doing lives all weekend long. I tried to squash this with her. Okay. There was she was on Kappa's live. Kappa wanted to do a roast battle. I was like, no, I'm not roasting nobody. That was just between me and Omar. I said, I'm not doing that. If y'all want to talk, we can talk. She said her side, I said my side. I said, look, I ain't got no problem with nobody on this app. I want everybody to succeed. I pray that God give you everything that you ever asked for. Blah, 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 whoop de whoop. I said, y'all enjoy y'all night. Good night. Wake up the next morning, she live again. With the whole Kev the abuser, blah, 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 blah. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy.
Okay, so you went live this morning. I was there, right? And you were going off, understandably, because I don't play by my kids either, right? So I can't really fault you for that. Did you go live specifically because she dropped her daughter out the box and called her a B? Or
I was already live when she did that. I was already live. I was in the. I was on another device. I was live on one device, and I was in the box on another one. So I was already live when she could. The reason I went live this morning is because I'm thinking that the hatchet was buried last night, and you go live again this morning.
right.
Yeah, wait, because we gotta put all the context in it, because you said it already.
Before you say that, T, let me say something. To the people in the chat, my mods are not playing. Okay, they will warn you one time. I know two fingers, but one time they will warn you. The second time you will be muted for the entire live. So don't keep it cute in the comments, okay? Because I give you my word, they are going to mute you. Mute you for the entire live. If you come back on some bullshit, then you're gonna get blocked. They're gonna go into the mute section and block you. So keep it cute. I'm just trying to get clarity over here. That's it. I ain't got no beef. These is all my peoples. I don't have no issue with nobody. Okay? We getting clarification. We can see y'all comment. I can see them. I know they can see them. Okay? When they want to address them, they have the opportunity, right? If they're not addressing you, feel free to hit my Cash App and I'll point your question out. Okay?
And to touch on one other thing that she and then she made the accusation that I'm doxing her. I don't have any information to dox her. Let me tell you something. If I do something, I'm gonna tell you I did it. When that whole thing went down with Sean and Olivia, and I prank called Sean, I said I did it. When I sent the Cash App to Bella to drop her out the box, I said I did it. When I inboxed Bella and told her that, look, she was a mod on my page and it didn't work out, blah blah blah, whatever, I said I did it.
I definitely got a Cash App to ask you. Did you dox AP's number?
Did I what?
Did you dox AP's number?
I don't even have on my mama grave. I don't have AP's. I didn't even know where AP live at. I didn't even know what state she lived in. I ain't never doxed AP. I don't even know what AP stands for.
She said I doxed her last night too at first.
You do gotta add that you gave her a name, because she gonna say it, Kev.
Oh yeah, I did. I
know what the name is.
Okay, so because I know she gonna, because it's some stuff I know Kev told his part.
I gave her a couple nicknames.
I know. Hold on, wait a second. Please do not repeat those.
No, I intentionally didn't do it.
What they are, and I'm quite sure people in the chat know what they are.
The only reason why I'm saying it because he didn't mention it, and I don't want her to say.
I know. I appreciate that. I intentionally didn't say that.
Right. I was just saying because when you told all the stuff that she did, but I wanted you to make sure you told the part that you played. So, because if she came up, she gonna say, well, he left out, that he went live and he said that.
They in the chat saying that he left out a lot of stuff.
Right. So that's why I wanted to add that, because
me going live was in response to her lives. I never went live initially about her. Every response that any live that I did that was about her was in response to her lives. Now I'm not. I sit back and I take a lot on this app. I've had a lot of people come at this app. I don't care what nobody say about me. I don't care what nobody think. None of that. For months, I'll go without saying nothing. When you come at my kids, it's different. When you start calling me an abuser, doing lives with me in the background saying, it's different. You can't keep coming at people and disrespecting people and then expect people to come at you with the utmost respect. It's not going down like that. I mind my business on this app. I mind my business. I stay in my lane. I do my own content. I don't bother nobody on this app.
All right. Now, Kev, I got a question for you, baby. Okay. If you want to fight, we can fight. Okay? Because I can fight.
Not at all.
Do you think maybe you went overboard when you started discussing her private areas?
I don't. Because when you disrespect people, you don't get to determine how they respond.
Respect. That's all I needed to hear. You ain't got to. Yep. Respect. I felt that. Okay. So Slim.
I got a question.
You have something to say first. My bad. Go ahead.
Kev, were you intentionally antagonizing her with the cash app? Because that's
Absolutely,
Yeah. He
absolutely, I
just
was.
admitted that.
okay.
Absolutely, I was.
All right.
But was
So
that before? Hold on, wait. Was that before or after she talked shit about you?
That
Because
was after
the
T.
way that I'm
Bella.
seeing it, the
No,
way that
Bella's
I'm
live
seeing it,
was
baby,
after
is
that.
like you saw this shit on the internet and then you started picking. Cause
Bella's live was after that. Bella's live was after that. When Tea Time was having her live, I was in the comments just like the other 2,500 people in the comments. So if my comments are going to stick out to you because you don't like me. So of course you're going to see mine. But what about all the other 2,500 people that was in there that was commenting as well and saying, I mean, had the very similar opinion as mine. My comments stood out to you because we don't like each other.
That's
okay.
facts, cousin. That's facts.
No, I believe it. I believe it. T Time, you said you had something to say, baby. What was it? Because I had stopped, or did you forgot?
I just
Gojo
wanted
say
to.
I commented back to back to back. I'm sitting up here telling you that I was trolling on purpose. I was
He
absolutely.
admitted it. That's his third time admitting it.
Tea Time is a content creator that had 3,000, 2,500, 3,000 people in her live. I was trolling.
And that's all I was gonna say, because I know, like, I'm big on we all taking our whole part, and I just don't want we up here and we all know, like Kevin said stuff too. So I just wanted to be able to make sure, so that way it wouldn't be like he leaving stuff out.
Hold up,
He
T.
did say
Black
that.
Queen said I sent several cash app. No, I didn't. I sent one.
Oh, she said
I
multiple
sent
cash apps. She
one.
said you sent multiple cash apps to Bella.
I only sent one cash app to Bella. One cash app.
Oh no, she
Bella,
said you kept dropping her. She did say that on her live today.
I can show. I can prove it. I can prove it. I've only sent one cash app to Bella. One.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I just want to make sure you know, because I know you did say the little name and you had to live. So I want to make sure, because I know people gonna be like, well, they not telling,
The
the
whole
all the
truth.
parts. So
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we added that in there, you know.
Wait, hold up. Let me make sure I ain't telling a lie. Hold on. Let me make sure I ain't telling no lie.
He said, let me go check my cash app real quick. Give
Yeah,
me a
yeah,
minute.
yeah. Let me make sure I ain't telling no lie. Yeah, because I mean, it is what it is.
Kev, I ain't gonna lie to you. I do feel like I ain't gonna say I do. I did. I did feel like you talking about a private part or whatever was wrong. But you are correct. You do not get to police a response. So if you did that in response to something that she said or did, I mean, it's all fair game after that.
And she knows it. She knows it. I don't mess with nobody on this. I don't go trolling for no trouble on this app. I support my the content creators that I like and I believe in. Just like anybody else on this app. I don't go to nobody's pages. She's got this narrative that I'm stalking her around the app. We all frequent the same platforms on this app. On
You hear the
this
word
side of it,
he
we
just
all.
used? Did you hear what he
What
just
you
said?
say?
Did you hear what he said? She got the narrative that you doing what?
I'm stalking her and following her around the app. That's what she's telling everybody. I'm stalking her. I'm following her around the app. We all in the same, whether it's Black Diamond, whether it's Tea Time, whether it's Slim God, whether it's Kev the Comic, whether it's Slick Rick the Ruler. We all in each other's lives. I'm trying to. I don't remember what Bella's cash app is, so I can't see.
It's BIJOUELI.
Damn, Slim.
Oh, I seen Cash App.
We have 1,200 people in
I
this
see.
live.
You ain't sent me
Please
one.
tap the
I
screen
gotta
and share
go.
the live.
I
Quick
sent you
commercial break.
$1.
Quick
No,
commercial
you
break.
didn't. No, you did
Slim.
not.
Slim. Quick
Huh.
commercial break. We got 1,002. We got 1,200 people in this live. Please tap the screen so we can keep these comics up. Please bless the host. She do have a cash app here. Please let's try to give $1 if you can. If not, it's appreciated. You know, pretty much all the people inside of these boxes.
I
Pretty
can't
much a
see it
lot
on
of
this
y'all is here
phone.
backing everybody else up. Let's see some gifts flying across this screen. We appreciate it. If not, we okay with it. Continue the conversation.
I want to say
All I'm
that
saying
I'm
is
not.
I got a cash app goal up and Slim ain't hit my motherfucking cash. $20 ain't gonna kill you. But all right, T, I'm sorry. What you
I
say,
just want to
baby?
say I'm not here to bash her. I'm not here to talk down on her. I'm not here for that. But I don't like the fact that I've been dragged into this over on the app multiple times, and the whole truth is not coming out. So that's it. Like, I've talked to her off the end, and I told her to stop. She don't want to stop, and then she kept weaponizing my name, which is why I'm speaking up. When I heard Slim talking on Trip Live today, I noticed the pattern, and I went up to tell her. See, now you say thank you.
Thank you, Slim.
I ain't saying nothing, man. You know Slim don't got no
When
goddamn
I
money.
when
I
I
sent
heard
food
Slim
stamps.
Shut up, please. I love you.
when
I
I
love
heard
you
Slim
too, girl. I
talking
ain't gonna shut up though.
when I heard Slim talking on Trip Live and what he was saying and her part, she kept being real dismissive. Like, so what you want to do about it? What you want to do about it? So this is my problem. When people tell her what she does wrong, she's really dismissive about it. She wants it to be over. But she's not that dismissive about what people does to her. She wants to drag it out. She wants to expound. She wants to keep drilling it. So we can't just keep being dismissive when your stuff that
You
you
keep your
do,
phone, baby.
you know what I'm saying, gets called out, and you're like, well, why we keep talking about this? Why we keep bringing this up? Why is this a problem? But you keep talking about the stuff that people did to you. So she has to be accountable. You can't just keep dismissing your actions, but then highlighting other people's actions and making them on a big billboard.
You know, I ain't got no beef with. I ain't got no static with her. You know, I just want to be able just create.
So why you picking?
Well, let's create some content. Let's stop keep my name out your mouth. Let's just create some content. It's enough content out here for everybody to have a space on here.
So what you saying is
We
you
got more
picking
speed if we can
you
link.
picking for clicks and views? Is that what you saying?
I ain't got to do that, baby.
No, I'm saying, but you said when I asked you why you picking, right? You
I,
said because let's make some content. So
no,
are
I
you
no,
picking for
well, in that regard, it's about. I said I was trolling. I don't have to do stuff for clicks and views. I was
yeah,
trolling. I admitted that. I admitted that I was trolling, but I wasn't trolling for clicks and views.
okay.
Yeah,
But I'm saying
you
when I
can't troll
asked
for
you why
clicks and
you was
views.
picking, the answer you gave me insinuated that you were
I
whatever.
was
It
just,
don't
I'm
matter.
sorry. I was talking over you. So
It's fine.
I was my bad. I was talking over you.
It's fine. You cleared it up. It's fine. It's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I
Slim.
wish the best for her. I ain't got no beef with her. I promise you.
So are you okay? Wait. You say you wish the best for her and you ain't got no beef with her. Are you gonna continue to pick?
Not at all.
Are you done with the
If we
situation?
look,
Are you
look,
done calling their names? Are you done going live about her? Are you done?
I just came off live, didn't mention her. Just did a 5 hour live,
Yeah.
2 or 3 hour live. As long as my name
Yeah.
is not brought,
If I
I
come
swear to
over
God.
there,
I swear to
if I
God.
come over there, because
Look,
see,
I'm
you
finna
heard
follow
this.
you from this page too. I'm finna follow you from this
If
page
I
too.
come over there, thank you, letter baby. If I come over there and you talking about her, I'm gonna report you.
Please do.
Don't lie to me.
Please do.
I'm just playing. I ain't gonna report you.
I
Okay.
stand on business. I stand on business.
Okay.
But you
I
heard,
Hold on,
stand on
so my
business.
baby said he want to hug. Hold
you
on.
heard what he said, though. He
I
said,
ain't even gonna troll her no more. I'm gonna start trolling her too.
if she don't talk about me,
You did a good one.
Exactly.
don't leave that out, Kev.
As she don't talk about
I love
me.
you. Hugs now.
Let's get that understood.
I love you. I love you too. Okay. Sorry, my kids wanted some hugs. Y'all had to wait.
Nah,
I'm listening.
hey.
I'm
She,
Eh,
listening.
you heard what he said, though. Make sure you heard. And this is
eh,
what I've been telling her, stop talking about people.
And then stop
Then
talking
he'll
about
stop
you.
talking about you. So if she
Big
don't go
facts.
live and she don't come on talking about nobody, ain't nobody gonna respond. But I'm telling you right now, soon as she start, like, she can talk to you on the back end, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as she come on talking about people, people are going to respond. They
Mm-hmm.
are.
That's understandable. That's understand wholeheartedly. I get it. Kev, don't you get on there calling that lady no 2-0. Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
Slim, shut your ass up. This ain't
My
funny shit,
bad.
boy.
I ain't even do
You
nothing.
right. You right. You right. You absolutely right. That ain't
I ain't
funny.
even do nothing.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
Slim, I'm supposed to drop your ass out this box.
All
See,
right.
lucky I love you. You would have been gone.
K Dub, real talk. Me and Slim done fell out on this app before. I don't really like Chef Foxy Too Tough right now, but I know how to maneuver. I know how to move even if I got an issue with somebody. My thing is, don't be doing stuff that's gonna harm my reputation or my platform.
Right.
I got a lot going on right now. I don't know if y'all seen the right now. I'm on the news everywhere, Kansas, all the way from Kansas City to California, everything. So I got a lot going on right, and I just don't need this. I just don't need this. I ain't trying to have this kind of static with nobody. Kappa wanted to roast me the other day. I ain't finna let Kappa roast the shit out of me and then clip me the fuck up.
I was really hoping you agreed to that because
Y'all
Kappa was
got me
gonna
fucked up. I ain't stupid.
I'm coming up to roast you now.
You coming up to roast me now? God bless you. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless
No,
you.
she not. You should. She was coming up here to
run.
listen.
I'm finna make you
Hold
every
on.
time. Hey y'all, this it. Whenever Kev the comment get long winded, call me over. He gonna land that plane and gonna get. He gonna land that plane.
Okay,
You
so
getting long
listen,
winded, bro. No, I'm just
Kev,
messing
are
with
you
y'all.
above holding a conversation with her? Is it beyond that? Holding a conversation with AP and talking it out?
I'm not beyond that. I would like an apology for my daughter, what she did to my daughter.
Yeah, I mean, of course we would have to ask her too, but I'm not asking you about the things that she's willing to do, right? Or what I'm specifically speaking to you and what you're willing to do, right? Because she isn't here right now. So I can't be like, well, I'm quite sure.
Let's just say this. I'm
Listen,
open to the
hold
idea.
on,
Let's
baby.
just say
Hold
I'm
on.
open to.
Hold, Kev, baby, listen.
I'm
There
sorry.
are 1.2K people in here. I don't know why, but I'm quite sure, right? She's in here somewhere watching. What I'm asking you is, right? Are you willing to hold a conversation? Now, are you saying like I will with the stipulation of her apologizing to me for the things
She
that
don't
she
have
said
to
about me?
apologize to me.
You want
The
her to
only thing
apologize to your daughter?
I think that she owes my daughter an apology. I do. I do. She
Okay.
allowed a narrative to be put out about my daughter that she has a OnlyFans page and she's an escort. K Dub. She called my daughter a bitch before she dropped her out, right as she dropped her out of the box. K Dub.
Okay. So you would be willing to hold a conversation with her to squash this if she apologized to your daughter.
Absolutely correct.
All right, I'm gonna get with her about that and we'll see what's going on. Matter of fact, let me take a note.
He also said, take notes, because he also said if she stopped talking about him, then he would stop talking about her being two and three
Absolutely correct.
stuff. Now, Kev, I got one question for you. Can you please give us what we want and let Kappa roast you?
Hell no.
Come on, Kev, it's all in fun.
I got to start getting paid for these roasts. Fuck that.
Okay.
We'll do it on Slim Pay. We'll do it on Slim Pay. I'll even let Slim host it. But if I do it, I got to start getting paid for these roasts. Y'all, boy,
So are you willing to do it
these
with
folks making
Kappa on Slim
$5,000 roasting me, making me look stupid and getting paid for it. Nah, y'all gonna make me look
Going
stupid.
on. You got paid last time I did. Last time I had it, I made sure you got paid. Goddamn.
Dog, this man said $5,000 to roast him. Who the hell is you? I can do it
I'm
for free.
Now
Kev the
you got
Comic.
it.
Nice to
You
meet
got to
you.
win. Goddamn. You got to
Nice to
win,
meet
but
you. Nice to meet you. I'm the one that
we can do it.
I'm the one that y'all want to take out. I'm the clout.
We can do it this
You the clown.
Thursday.
I'm the cloud.
I'm the head. That's right. I'm the headliner. That's why I came in late.
You sure about that? You sure
Well,
about
So
all you got to
can
do is
we?
cut the check and schedule it. That's all you got to do.
And
that? He
how
said
much is
I'm the
it?
clout.
I am the cloud. You
Okay,
see,
so
You
how
you
sure
see
much?
me
about
all on
that?
the TV right now. I'm all on the TV.
Kappa,
I
get
don't
him.
even own no TV, Kev. What is you talking
Well,
about?
look, check the blogs. I'm on them too.
Google you? Are you telling me to Google you?
Go. All you got to do is go to Comedy Hype. All you got to do is go to Jasmine Brand, Hollywood Unlocked, the Art of Dialogue, the Vibe. I'm right now. I'm hot in these streets. Me and my man Rick, Facts Over Feelings. We hot in these streets right now.
So are you gonna
That
take?
because we did. Y'all didn't see the interview we did with Monique's son.
No.
Who is Monique's
See
son?
that's what you better do. You research. Do your research.
Congratulations on that though.
I
That's a big
appreciate
deal.
that. Thank you.
Kev, that don't make you funny though. You can interview these balls. That don't make you funny now. You can interview. That don't
So
make you funny.
So Kevin,
If
y'all gotta make this a move.
if I
Y'all make this a
battle you, you
move.
got to come with that wig off.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Okay, I just
hey,
saw
if
some
I
in
if
the
I
comments.
battle
Wait, wait,
you,
wait, 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 wait.
hold on, let
Everybody,
me say this
can
because
we
he just
get
tried
to
to throw
500K likes, please?
he
Tap.
tried to
Let's do it.
throw some
Tap.
stuff out there.
Go ahead, do your big one, but tap
If
this
I
screen
battle
though.
you, it's gonna be after I leave from seeing your dentist. How about that?
That's all right.
So we gonna be twinning them in this motherfucker. You ain't
No,
got
no,
nothing.
no, no,
I ain't
no.
got nothing.
That's the point I'm making. Hell, you talking about? That's the same
How
goddamn
you
point I'm
gonna how
making.
you gonna
Shit,
come up here with
shit.
your whole
Because
mouth
as
looking
soon as
like
you say
physician
something about my
blinds?
bare mouth, I'm gonna
How
talk
you
about
got
your
many
bare scalp.
blinds in your mouth and you
I'm
gonna
gonna
try
talk
to
about
throw a
that. That's all
shot at
right.
me
See you
though?
later. Thank you for coming out. God bless you. Good
I
night.
knew
No,
he was gonna
you
use it.
ain't short.
I knew he
You
was
ain't
gonna
short.
use it.
Nah, he tried me.
Tapper.
What?
Ah.
I'm just saying, okay,
Why?
do his mouth not look like some nosy people live in there? I'm just saying. His mouth look like
Kappa.
somebody once a day
Got
say who's
him.
shooting outside.
Kappa.
What?
Kappa,
What?
this your last page. Savor it,
Finna be
boo.
talking about
Nah,
you.
this ain't my last page. I
It's
got
like
like
you're not
9 more
Talk
pages,
about
understanding.
you.
y'all.
We don't like
I got
that.
like 9 more pages.
We don't like that.
Kappa. That ain't even what we was here for.
We came here for it.
So
Cause see, he got
No, we
slick.
didn't.
Now I was
Uh-uh.
being
No,
nice.
we didn't.
He got slick. He said I gotta come with my wig off and he gotta come with his
Definitely
teeth
said some
in
slick
and we
shit.
gonna roll with it. Let's go. Let's go. Not like I don't rock a blonde fade. Let's go. Let's go.
You and Kev, I got one nerve left. One, and y'all just own it. Slim.
Hello, how are
Same lady
thou?
who want
Hey,
resolutions.
Family. Oh
It's
yeah, we at
me, Annie.
300K. Come on,
It's
y'all
me,
can do
Annie.
this.
It's
I
me,
believe in
Annie.
y'all.
I've already sent a message to her since you got a problem with me coming up because he threw a subliminal. I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna catch it and toss it back. Her, you can. Okay, don't play with me. I done already checked on her. Did you? Did you? All right then.
Wait, on who? Who we checked on?
I already checked on AP. Talking about
Oh,
the same lady that want resolutions because I roasted Kev. Because he threw a shot at me and I answered it. Y'all ain't finna do that. Nah, I ain't finna sit here. Nah, I'm the Kappa. You don't like it? Report me out the box and I'm gonna come back on Kappa Llama '01. Oh well,
If
I
you
said what I said.
here's
if
the
you
thing.
report
Explain.
This
Kappa,
is
your
my
mama don't
page.
love
Y'all,
you.
please do not get in here reporting nobody on my panel. If you do not like it, just leave. Block me even. I'm cool with that. But
I
do
will
not
say
report
this
anybody
though.
on my panel. Leave,
Oh,
leave everybody
If
alone.
leave me
if I was to just be honest right now,
alone.
being in the event with colored women, I've noticed that it's been nothing but chaos up here with these colored
Excuse
women.
me, did you call me colored?
Colored
What I
women.
did?
Okay, y'all, Slim back on the list for
Yeah,
30
he went
minutes.
back.
On
He
Nah,
three,
nah,
two, thank you.
nah.
he went on
Back
back.
on the
He
list,
did.
bro. I
Yeah,
had taken
good,
you off.
good shit for muting him. Cause what? Don't
He
call me
call us
colored. I will
Slim.
fight you, Slim, and you know it.
All
He
right, I
called us
love
Um,
y'all.
Slim.
I'm sorry.
all jokes aside,
Slim, what
where
the hell is wrong
exactly
with
did
you?
you come into play in regards to this AP and Hulk situation? Because I do recall y'all getting very heated on Kappa's live a couple days ago, and I was actually like in my chest with it because I'm like, I talked to Slim about this. We've been through this. AP says she was
Hmm.
on the phone. I do think she's about to come in here. But I do remember things getting very heated. Where exactly did you come in, honey?
With getting hooked to come on my live.
No, with this AP and Hulk situation, period.
I didn't like the way he was done in court, and everybody was trying to demonize him. And I was like, I want you to be able to speak unprovoked and tell your side of the story. And in return, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me, I'm eating oxtails. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Motherfucker good.
You eating
Mm-hmm.
what?
Oxtail.
You was a low down joker.
Oh, you say
But
Hey, baby, but go
yeah.
ahead. I'm
So
listening.
I wanted to make sure that he could be heard without being interrupted or whatever, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
provoked. So I gave him the opportunity. Meanwhile, if you know, I don't fuck with AP because of something she said to me. You know what I'm saying? She crossed the line that I really don't allow people to come back from. But I'm in my day of trying to mediate beefs and shit like that. I'd be such a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't start forgiving people at the exact same time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not that line that shouldn't be crossed. Long as don't nobody else cross that motherfucker right now, I'm gonna let that shit slide. Like everybody, I forgive everybody. Goddamn. So even that, I'm not even holding that shit against her. But at that point in time, like I still had came to that resolution, but I allowed her in my space to get her voice. Like I wasn't gonna let Hope be up there and get speak his piece uninterrupted, unprovoked. So I allow her to
Y'all let
come up
her
there
do it. That's real nigga.
uninterrupted, unprovoked. Know what I'm saying?
Right.
And somehow another motherfucker still called me biased when she said some shit that I really don't even play about. Know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Can I raise my hand, Kay?
What'd you say, baby?
I raise my hand. I need to say something.
Okay, go ahead.
This really disturbing me. Slim, I need you to do me a favor.
Huh.
Go look through Unc teeth and tell me who all in there, real quick.
See, this that bullshit.
Kappa,
This
We
that
don't go
bullshit.
I'm
nowhere without
sorry.
finding
we
out who
Let me
all
all
on
in
mute.
our last
Let me
page.
mute. Let me mute. That
You
was,
know
I
the
didn't
folks
see.
love him.
I didn't see how it coming. You ain't gonna be too much on Kev. It ain't gonna be too much
I ain't
on your
gonna lie.
boy
AP done
now.
got all y'all
So
down
So
to y'all last page.
I'm at work real
They
quick,
talking about
real
AP
quick.
was being bullied. It look like she bullying all y'all because she done got everybody
APwtheSauce,
down
and
to
I
their
said I
last
am at work
page.
and I am on
no,
my other
everybody.
page.
AP was up here. She dropped down after T came and said a few things. There was a very small exchange, and then she dropped. She said she's on her way. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna drop everybody off the panel, right? I'm quite sure she saw. I'm gonna drop you guys off the panel. I want you all to put your, as soon as I drop, except Kappa, put your request back in. Okay? As soon as I drop you down. You can comment or whatever. Again, you can
Lord have
send the
mercy.
$5 and I could just ask the question for you.
let,
Or
let
you can
me
you
Giving
can
way too
say,
much grace. Giving way
before
too
you
much
drop
grace.
me, before
hold
you drop
on,
me.
hold
Oh,
on. I'm gonna let y'all speak before I drop y'all, okay? Hey babies. But I do want y'all to come back up because I'm quite sure y'all gonna have a rebuttal. Okay?
that's kind of not fair though. And you know,
Right.
She
that's
Exactly.
not
what's not
that's
hold on,
not
wait a
fair.
second. What's not fair, Kappa?
That's not fair to drop everybody because she was in the box when everybody was in here. Now I
First of all,
wasn't,
ma'am,
and
I
I
am a
can drop.
No, no,
moderator,
no,
so
no,
hush your
no.
mouth.
No, listen. Initially, it was me, AP, my auntie, and Empress in the box
Then
only.
that's who need to stay. But listen, let me say this. I'm finna go, and I'll drop in the comments.
Okay, baby.
I believe that people in the comment section is looking for the fight. They
I
want
do.
to see the fight. They they
I
they
want
get
resolution though.
they get anxious. But let me explain the difference between me and most people. For the one that said, now when he respond, Lachey, because I seen you in there, you said when he respond, then everybody's gonna say that he's picking on me, right?
Now
But guess
hold
who
up,
won't?
zoom in
But
like that.
hold,
How I zoom back out,
let me
y'all?
get this off. Let me get this off. But guess who won't be saying that? Me. Cause I'm a grown ass woman and I stand on mine. Period. Point blank. You don't see me over here talking about somebody picking on me. Somebody done said something to hurt my feelings because I ain't got nan. I ain't got nan. That man could talk about me, put me on. It was a man had me on the green screen today. I ain't care because I'm not going live today. I holler at him in 2 weeks when I do my drag talk in 2 weeks. See, that's the
You talking about
difference.
one of the Pooh brothers?
Yeah, a Speaky Pooh had me on his green screen as
Why
well as
are
Tea
you in here?
Time.
Get
But
into the skin,
Fuck that.
okay?
Them
but
niggas the Pooh
that's the
sisters.
difference though. That's the difference between somebody that know they started it. I know I started it. So if he green screen me and drag me tomorrow, he goes on my list for drag talk on next Saturday. See how simple that is?
He ain't
Tit for tat. Fair exchange is no robbery, baby.
he ain't
I'm
gonna
fair
drag you,
with
Capper.
mine. And I fight men's and women's, but mostly men's though. Now Slim, curl your ass over there and knock on old boy teeth and tell him I need a cup of sugar. Goodbye, I'm gone.
Stop. Okay,
Get
you
your
What?
Kappa.
Y'all gonna let me live? Bye.
you could drop me,
Bye.
but she's right. It's not fair
Excuse me.
that she gets to speak freely, but when
Real
people
quick.
come up on the box, she gets to. Everybody got to go because she can't be in the box with other people, but she can go in on people as much as she want to. But when she can't control it, she runs. I ain't never seen
Yeah,
her
K,
whoop
this some
her ass until
this
I
some
came in
college
the
shit,
box.
K.
Right, so okay, because I do agree. Here's what I'm gonna do, okay? I'm gonna bring her up. I'm gonna ask her because I don't want her to run or leave. run as y'all call it. I don't want her to leave, but I am going to ask her. Well, I'm going to tell her that I'm not dropping tea time. I'm not dropping you. Empress, I am going to drop you for a moment. Because as soon as they start going back and forth, you're going to chime in. And I need
I'm not going to chime in. I'm finna tell everybody to be on mute. No, the hell I
and I know you, so cut it
I
out.
wasn't finna say nothing.
I
Truthfully,
don't
I
believe
wasn't
you.
finna say shit. I wasn't finna say nothing
Okay.
until she said something to me. I wasn't finna say nothing. I was
You
finna
know what
say
I'm going to
everybody
do?
should mod,
Hold
everybody should
on.
mute and
You know
allow
what I'm
her
going
to
to
say
do?
what she need to say.
Hold on. AP, put your request in. I'm finna put it on Showtime. Everybody going on punishment. Everybody going on punishment. Because for whatever reason, we cannot seem to hold an adult conversation or talk to each other without yelling. And y'all know it's gonna bring a whole bunch of people over here. I'm used to being like 50, maybe 100 people in here. We be in this bitch chilling. But for whatever reason, everybody in here, and Speak is in here too. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Look, everybody is in here. We can talk to each other like adults or talk one at a time. I'm gonna put it on Showtime once she get in here. AP, put your request in. Matter of fact, let me text her. I'm out. Just let me know when you're ready. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me mute this real quick. Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
I have nothing else to say.
Hey, Slim.
Ah,
I want to say that I am very proud of how you are handling things this week. I know I see the growth. I appreciate the growth, but I do like it when you get down to being the old Slim.
why y'all
But
be wanting me to go back to that man? That man is not that
I'm
man
not,
dead,
no, I
man.
don't want you to go back to him. I'm just saying I appreciate the growth because I see the difference in the change that you're making.
I appreciate you. I want that man. I want that man. I want that man to stay where the fuck he is. Feel me?
That I
That man don't
understand.
need to come back. He is a menace to society. He is.
You said he administer people in Philly.
No, you said he's a
He a
menace to
menace to society.
We got 1.2. We got 1.2K people in this live. Please tap the screen, y'all. Let's get to that 400K, 500K if we can. Thank you so much for coming in here. We know everybody here to catch the tea, and we also know everybody here to give a little drama for a little drama. It is what it is. But please tap the screen, share the live. It's muchly appreciated. We do have a live goal here. You're more than welcome to donate $1. If you choose not to, you don't have to. Please gift the panel, but if you choose not to, it's appreciative as well. Thank y'all for coming in. We're going to get the show rolling, and I'm going to behave. I'm going to be on mute. I'm going to behave for as long
Don't
as I
Fuck
can.
that shit. It's 189. It's $189 cash app go. I'm begging for goddamn K. She out here doing the Lord's work. Man, come on, man. 189
Come on,
people
let's get that
out of
cash out
goddamn me
taken care of.
1,200 can get that cash app taken down, goddamn. Come on, y'all. Y'all be tight, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be stingy with the goddamn money, you know what I'm saying? Just send the money, goddamn. Damn, don't worry about it. I sent 20 of it.
What she got to go in the
Shit.
hallway? What she got to go in the hallway?
Do you
She
know
gotta
how
be
hard I had to
evicted.
work
She
for
gotta
that
be
20?
evicted.
Now, do you know how hard I had to work for that 20? I'm an escort, a male escort. I get $40 a pop, goddamn me. You know how hard it is to get a woman to get out, goddamn me, and make $40.
I just want y'all to know.
And I'm gonna tell you,
I just want y'all to know I will be in Texas. I'm not telling y'all which part until y'all, unless I know you, but I will be in Texas this weekend. Don't all jump at once. But yeah, I'll be out there.
I'm in fucking California now.
Yo,
I
and I'm
would
gonna
I
tell
would
y'all
say yeah.
now, y'all in these comments, please keep it
Slim, you in
cute,
the
cause
turf? You in the turf, or you in the northern or the west? In the southern Cal?
I'm in Northern Cali.
Oh Lord, that must mean you up in Oakland somewhere. Shit.
Yeah, I'm up here in Gotham City.
Oh shit. Okay.
Tampa,
Act up for the one
I'm
time.
I
driving the
just wanted
bus
to tell y'all
and I'm
could
bringing
see me.
Pepsi.
If y'all wanted to meet me. I was just telling y'all. I ain't ducking none of y'all.
Going on.
Kappa, I'm driving the bus. I'll be bringing the Pepsis on our trip there. Anybody else want to bring the food?
Okay.
Empress?
I just got an update on the young lady I was telling y'all about earlier that was cutting herself on the videos that I just reposted. She is being taken care of right now. They found her. They found her address. So, she is being taken care of right now. I will give y'all an update when I get more information.
Good shit, cause somebody said the wrong goddamn name, had me over here panicking and shit to go look. I had to go look at your damn page and make sure it wasn't the person that they said. Y'all be need to make sure y'all get the right names right.
Yeah.
God damn, how long
All
it gonna
this,
take?
all this
Man,
goddamn
AP,
rah rah. Now you don't want
I'm
no
tired of
give
this
no rah
goddamn
rah.
shit.
All
I'll
this
drop.
rah rah,
She's
none
not gonna
no
come up
rah
while
rah.
I'm up, and I'll drop. She's not gonna
Wait a
do
minute.
I'm
it.
tired of this shit, man. How the fuck
Yeah.
you
Right there,
go from being
T-Time.
a bully to the star?
Hard.
God damn. Motherfuckers waiting on you to show up and shit. Security gotta get you. People gotta get security clearance and shit for you to get
Drop
on the
it.
stage.
I'll
Girl,
drop
been
it.
Shut
showing up
up.
the whole time.
I'll drop
The
it.
fuck
All
this shit
right.
happen?
Okay. Hello. Hey, y'all. I'm back. Real quick. If we get another 130K taps, we'll be at 500K. Oh, yeah, I've done that before. I ain't gonna lie. But I want to get to 1 million. So can we just get to 500,000 right now? 3.5 million actually would
We
be
can do it,
amazing.
y'all.
Go
I
ahead,
believe
tell
in y'all.
Suge Knight to come
I
on,
bet.
man.
Hello. You don't see the death row shirt? Big Suge is here.
Big
Nah, she Suge Knight and TikTok,
Come on.
goddamn, the way
Big
she
Suge
bully
is
her
here.
goddamn body.
Now
Man, say
listen.
we
Uh-huh.
bullying her.
Uh-huh.
Okay. She is on her way. I am about to drop you all out of the panel. I
Okay.
know
That's some
I know your
bullshit.
feelings about it. Stick around. I'm quite sure there are some things you're gonna want to hear. The moment that she's
I'm
done,
co-hosting, so I gotta go too.
as soon as she is done, then I will bring y'all back up. I
I ain't
just
coming
I'm
back.
finna block you now.
You about to block me? I mean, I'm
No, I
pulling
love
up.
you.
Because
I will
she
pull up to
don't.
your
I'm
house.
not
Don't play
coming
with me.
back because she
That's
gets to
not fair.
paint. I'm
Thank
not
you.
coming back because she gets to paint another narrative
No,
That
after we do
part.
you
that.
get to rebut though. Is what I'm
No, I
saying.
ain't gonna be rebutting her all night. She dropping me out the box and dropping me back up. I'm not doing that, but I'll be here. I'll be in the live.
All right, baby.
You gotta look at it like this, K. I'm for real. Like, this is all I'm saying.
Listen, I just damn.
She
Okay, well,
beefing with
listen. Wait,
celebrities and
wait.
celebrities getting put down the
I did
commoner.
just talk to her, and she said that the reason she doesn't want to talk to T is because you had the chance to talk to her in her life today, and you didn't do it, or whatever. So you want, and then you like to talk over people is what she said. The reason she don't want to be on the panel with you, baby. So I don't know. Anywho, respectfully, I need all of y'all to drop.
That's
I don't want
You
to
can
crazy.
kick
drop
me
y'all.
out.
Oh,
I've been
who?
kicked out of better lives than this before, K.
Why are you insulting me? You know I love you.
I love you too. I'm
So why
over
you
here eating though,
insulting
my
me?
hands sticky. I'm over here eating my hands sticky.
You eating
You don't
oxtails
hear
too
me smack.
fast.
You don't hear me smacking these goddamn oxtails.
Get your
These bitches good in a motherfucker. You hear me?
paint and drop him. What in the thank you. Bye, Slim. I
Yeah.
love you. See you in a minute. Auntie, love you too.
No, because I'm co-hosting. You can't drop me for her.
I can drop you.
No, I'm.
I love you. Give me a minute. Bye, Empress. I love you too. Give me a moment. Hold on. Listen, everybody relax. We literally trying to get to the bottom of it. However it has to be done is going to get done. Okay, that's it. That's all. I'm not choosing favorites or playing favoritism or nothing like that. And it's not that she gets to control anything. It's just that she does not. That's bullshit. Okay, well, y'all gonna hate me if I do, hate me if I don't. Come on.
Okay, that's not true. I was in Trip Live. She dropped. She dropped. Right. Come up here. Can I not? Did I not?
Hold on. I didn't hear you, baby. You was going in and out.
When I came up here today, did I not stay on mute the whole time she talked?
You did.
You did. You did.
Who unmuted their mic?
She
She
did.
did.
Who kept over talking who?
She
She
did.
Okay,
she
so
interrupted a couple times. She
just
did.
just pay attention to facts. When it's
Okay.
my turn to speak, she does not want me to speak. She continues to interrupt. When I came up, Slim, and I started talking, did she not kept interrupting me?
Thanks.
Just
Seen
do
what
a
her shit, champ.
Showtime.
That's why she dropped out of Trip Live. When I went in her live today, she did the same thing. When I was trying, I let her speak. When I was trying to speak, she kept over talking me. But see, on her live, she could control it, so she can interrupt me and mute me. Cool. I'm not gonna play this game with you. That's why she does not want to be up here. Again, I don't care about you dropping me, but that's a lie. I had it. I
Hey,
spoke. I jumped into Trip Box. She jumped out. I went in her live. She kept over talking me. I came up here. I muted. She interrupted me. Just pay attention to truth. That's all I'm gonna say.
if you don't let
Maybe
her be
you
up here,
are.
K
Don't
Dub, I'm gonna pay $25 to
shut
drop her
up.
as
Ain't
soon as
you
she
up
get up.
here? Ain't you? What you say?
As soon as she get up here, I'm gonna pay $25 to drop her if we can't be up here, goddamn.
Y'all can pay. Y'all can pay. It is $25
Oh
to
no,
drop,
I
but
ain't
give me a
paying
minute.
shit. You really dropping me out the box?
No, I say I'm gonna drop AP. If
No,
we
cause I know
can't be
what
up here as soon as
K
she come up here, I'm gonna pay $25 to drop her conversation over with, goddamn.
when y'all see K with a black eye, just know I ran, jumped, and hit her in the eye.
Yeah, I'm free. I ain't even got $25. Can somebody let me borrow $25 so I can pay it?
Right. I'm gonna run, jump, and hit her in the eye. Watch. Cause this don't make no goddamn sense. And what the hell? I mean, what's taking so long?
Yeah, I know I need a car. That's why I ain't got $25. Everything going to the car fund.
But literally could just do the Showtime. That way you have your piece. It's.
We literally
I'm
could
not
just
even
all
gonna
be
say what I
grown
would
and
like
then
to say
watch.
because I'm trying to respect K panel, so I'm gonna just hush up. Because
I
at
ain't
this point, that don't
respecting
make no
shit.
damn sense.
Man, how the fuck you go
She know
from
I
how the
read
fuck
lip. That's why she
goddamn
put that up there because she know I read lip.
how the fuck a B-list content creator? I'm talking about she
You ain't
like a
right. You
C.
ain't right, cuz you know you ain't right.
How a C or a D-list content creator get to dictate how the rules of engagement for some A-list and
Cause
B-list
it's trying
content
to be a
creators?
A-list. Cause it's trying to be a A-list. That's why
I
we
ain't
all
never
here
seen
now.
no such shit. I'm talking about K
And
got
crunk.
clout without having to beef with nobody. I got clout without having to beef with nobody. T got clout without having to beef with nobody. AP got to beef with the world in order to be able to get some goddamn body in her life. And then they gonna coddle her and tell her, man, yeah, they bullying you. Y'all be on that motherfucker. Y'all be over there calling the bully, telling the bully that everybody bullying them. How the fuck do that work? They be like, yeah, she's being bullied. She was bullying us.
Clock it. First of all, crunk. Mind your business, cause when I said what I said to my niece, and I'll say it again. She don't get to do what she want. Gonna say this K panel, she can do what she want. I bet you she won't. She need to hurry up, cause it's past this old person bedtime.
Well, take your ass to sleep, goddamn. I know it's time. It's time
I
to go
know
to
you.
sleep.
God damn it,
I'm
you be
sorry.
so
I'm sorry. I'm
satisfied.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I was getting ready to give you that $25. Now I'm gonna put it back in my pocket.
It's cool. I'm sorry. I
God
ain't
damn
even
it.
know what I was. I wasn't even talking to you. Feel me? You know, sometimes I just be having like epileptic spells. Know what I'm saying? I mean, not that what you call it, Tourette spells, where I
Correct.
just wild out and say crazy shit. Know what I'm saying? You can still send that 25. Know what I'm saying? You can still send that shit. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, where the hell did Empress go? At this point, Kay, I say just don't do it, cause this don't make no sense. Like,
I dropped because I was hoping that she would go ahead and just come in, just go on and do your big one, girl.
Okay,
Because at
your
this
ass
Y'all
point,
get
going
this
on
on
the
don't
my
make
court.
no
nerves so
sense.
bad. And then it's so many people in this chat who can read lips. So now I
Yeah,
gotta
I
go to them to
sure.
go to my shit. You motherfuckers get on my nerves. I'm not lying. We
Hey,
are
I ain't said nothing
negotiating.
though.
AP is about to. First of all, didn't I tell y'all, Auntie, stop regulating the panel? That's not what mods do.
what are you talking about?
Who brought Empress up?
I
I
didn't bring
dropped myself.
nothing. She brought
You
herself.
can't bring
Man,
yourself up here.
apologize, cause I didn't do it.
Okay, I apologize. You can't bring yourself up though.
I didn't bring myself up, but
To
I
my
did drop
mom.
Let me
myself
stop
because
Y'all
I
gonna make
dropped
me take
myself
your
to hope she would just
superpower.
go ahead and do whatever she got to do.
No, I gotta drop you down for a second, Empress. Hold on. To my mods, you too, Slim. I'll see you in a second.
Kay, oh look,
Mods.
Kay, I just want to tell you this. I'm bringing your ass up on charges for Sunday for excessive coddling, goddamn. And that shit, you got to go to court.
Hey,
Excessive
Bella in
coddling.
here.
Can I?
You better not put me on the docket. I love
Bella,
Hey,
you.
she need to go to
And
court
I'll
for
be in your life
excessive
tonight.
coddling.
Good
Slim,
day.
Slim, can I be a witness?
Oh, shush.
Okay.
Respectfully, to my mods, you know that y'all do not control the panel. Stop bringing or dropping people from up here, or I'm gonna revoke your superpowers. Okay? Y'all control the comments, and then y'all can control the panel when people are being disrespectful. But letting people up and bringing people down, we're not doing that. Okay? Auntie, stay muted. Thank you. Please. I said please. Thank you. Jesus Christ. This is too much. AP,
What's up?
getting you up here is hell.
I bet.
Okay. Also,
I'm America's
everybody's
most
cussing me
wanted.
the fuck out right now. But I'm going to eat it. I'm going to eat it. Right? Because they still going to love me tomorrow. They're going to cuss me out, but they're going to love me anyway. Okay? Now, it's been brought to my attention that you are telling half truths.
Okay.
Okay? Do you agree? Do you agree that you maybe have left some things out to further perpetuate your narrative?
No, I tell the extent of everything on my panels on my live.
Oh, so you tell it. So what you're saying is we got to go to you just promoting.
I'll be doing that. So it's a lot because you know what I'm saying. Like I think I did it thoroughly too on Slim's. I was able to do it uninterrupted. Bella's, I kept getting interrupted with the Cash App shits. So you know what I'm saying. That's just what it was. But yeah, usually I'll just go live myself.
Okay. Few things.
I love you. I'm okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Few things. So T came up and said that you were not telling the truth. I then asked, I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying, yep.
Oh, I then asked her, is it possible that maybe she is not telling not telling the whole truth, you know, and just her experience. And she's like, no, because when she was on such and such live, she said this, that, and the third. Woo, woo, woo. They also said that you said that he came in and just interrupted your live and started cussing you out. We watched the live. You addressed him first, right? Now it is very much so possible that he was just standing there looking at you like,
yeah, he was. You saw me look over at him.
I did see you look over and be like, hey, what's up? I'm alive.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Like, I don't even understand how that's a point of contention, but sure.
It
So
is.
because I addressed him first, I'm trying to figure out what that means.
It means that he didn't come in and just interrupt your live. Like, he didn't come in just like, duh! Like, because
he pretty much did. He pretty much did. So when I looked over at him, I was like, yo, I thought we said, 8:00 or whatever. And then that's when he proceeded to say what he needed to say. So my thing is, you can at least like read the room, right? You can whisper, you could do whatever, but I'm not thinking he gonna say anything. I'm thinking it'd be a short, like, hey, you know what? Like, I see you on live, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And I'll give the signal or whatever. There was no signal. He just came talking. And so my thing is like, what? Like, I'm clearly on live in front of people. Like, I'm not muted because I didn't think that you was gonna come in and just start talking to where everybody could hear you.
Right. So then you said that he came in and he cussed you out, right?
Yeah.
He didn't curse you. He was a little upset. You could tell by his tone that he was a little upset. But he didn't curse you. So pretty much what's being said is that you're exaggerating things. That's the perfect word for it.
Okay.
Rather than people are saying that you are exaggerating things. Do you agree?
No, I don't think that I'm exaggerating things, but if that's what their perspective is, I can't. Who am I to tell them? Whatever.
Okay. You can address. I'm not sure if you heard any of the things that Tea Time said, or Slim said, or Kev said, or
No, I've already heard them enough in other lives. So we've been at this rodeo for, a week now. So I don't know why I would need to hear them again. They've already said what they needed to say, and I've heard all of them. So I don't know why they acting like a bitch ain't hear them. I've already heard what they had to say.
Okay.
Can I address something real quick?
Absolutely.
Hulk, you saying I normally mute the live as if you normally see me on live and walk in the room. We didn't have many interactions like that where I'm on live and you're coming in interrupting that shit. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about with the whole I normally do anything. That's not a normal occurrence of me even be on live while you're there. So I don't know what the fuck you're sitting there saying. Like, what are you talking about? But go ahead.
Okay. What the fuck? Don't do that shit no more. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Me?
Let's not do that again.
Me?
No, not you. Somebody turn my eyes green. So Kev the comic came up here, right? And he is willing, like he done with it. He said he not talking about you no more. He got shit to I'm gonna let you come up. I'm gonna drop her and bring you back up, and you can explain everything you want to explain, baby. Kev the comic came up here and said that he's willing to end it all, be done with it or whatever, if you issue an apology to his daughter. Because number one, he said you called her a bitch. And then number two, you allowed somebody to come up on your panel and say that she does actual things for whatever reason.
So I'm not responsible for what anybody says in the panels. I think that
I'm gonna block you. I
think all the content creators can agree that I'm not responsible for the comments made in the panel. So one, I'm not apologizing to him. Two, I didn't know it was his daughter. So it's not happening.
So they saying that you do know that you do know it was his daughter because you had interactions with her prior to.
That doesn't mean I remember that that's his daughter.
So what you're saying is you did have interactions, but you forgot.
I don't remember even having interactions with her. I've never even spoken to her. If I've modded for him and she's been in the panel, then maybe I knew at the time, but I don't remember her username. I don't know who the fuck. I couldn't pick her up out of a lineup.
Okay.
So no, I'm not. I'm apologizing. I'm not responsible for that shit. I'm not.
What the fuck?
Hillary came up and said what she had to say about his daughter, so he needs to take that up with her. I don't know why he not mentioning her name, but that's who said it.
He's saying because you allowed it to happen on your platform, and you pretty much allowed it to happen on your platform because you and him was into it.
I mean, it's a lot of shit that he allows on his platform. I mean, hold him responsible for the shit that he holds on his platform. I'm not responsible for what another grown person says. They said what they said.
Okay.
I can't confirm or deny what Hillary said. So Hillary needs to be up here. You can, Empress, all of them, they can address Hillary. Hillary's one that made that comment.
Okay, and what about you calling her a bitch?
Yeah, I thought she was just a regular follower coming up saying what she needed to say. So I dropped her. I said, you know what this live is about? Like, you know how people come up, they don't read the room and they want to ask silly questions like they don't know what the fuck is going on? Yeah, that was my attitude with it. Absolutely. And I dropped her ass.
Okay.
Did not think that was his daughter. I'm not thinking about his daughter. Like, no. People saying I knew since I was talking about Kev, I knew that she was going to come over. No, I didn't. I don't know shit about his daughter. I'm not thinking about his damn daughter.
Can you tell me how that interaction went? What happened with that? How did that go?
She just came up and she was being smart and she was just like, what's this about? What's this about? I'm thinking she just a Kev supporter. Do you know how many Kev supporters came in my live as I was talking about Kev? How the fuck would I pick her up out of a lineup thinking that that's her daughter out of all the people that want to come up and defend Kev? I don't know who the fuck she is. And I stand on that shit.
So she never said that she was his daughter?
No.
When she came up, she never said, why are you talking about my dad like that? Or why are you saying my father?
If
like she never said anything like that.
If she said it, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear nothing about her dad. I didn't hear nothing about her dad.
Okay, so this happened in your live, right?
Yeah, it happened in my live.
Can you download the live?
Yeah, I
Because
can do
only
that.
you have the receipt.
Yeah,
Only
yeah,
you
yeah.
have
I
it.
can do that.
So
I can go listen to
because
it. That's it.
yeah, the people want to know, and myself too. Did she come up and say, why you doing my daddy, or like what you
I don't
saying about
recall
my
her
dad
saying.
is
I
crazy?
don't recall her saying that. I really don't. I don't recall her saying that. So
Okay.
I didn't know that was his daughter.
How long was that live?
I'm not sure how long that live was. Probably a few hours or
So you
longer.
want to just like skim through it a little bit and then,
Yeah,
get back with me or whatever.
yeah, I can do that later.
If
Yeah.
she did in fact say that,
Hmm.
will you issue an apology?
It depends on how that live go, but I mean, not. I'm not in the business of issuing him an apology. He don't want to issue me one. This is the
No,
thing.
he did. He said he would. He is willing. He is willing to issue you
Oh,
an
this is the first
apology.
time I'm hearing that. Okay.
You're welcome. Welcome to K-Dub. Bitch, you know me.
Listen, I didn't know that. See,
We get shit
I'm not
done.
hearing on his
Listen,
end.
y'all. First of all, y'all sending me all these new ass gifts. I ain't never seen none of this shit. Okay, but thank you. Um, he did in fact say that he would be willing to talk to you and apologize if you apologize to his daughter for X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
But I need you to download that live or at least skim through it and screen record so that we can see when she came up if she addressed it as her dad or her father or her daddy or whatever.
I got you.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to say for a moment? Because I know you're gonna be in the comments for a little bit. Anything that you would like to say in defense of yourself, or bro, that shit is weird as hell. Goku is giving Goku. That you would like to say,
Hold on.
before you drop down in regards to this.
Stop these.
Slim Shady, ain't nobody coddling her. She grown as hell.
So,
Do you
one,
feel like you're being coddled?
I don't feel like I'm being coddled.
Because bitch, I'm being
No, I don't
coddled.
feel like I'm being coddled. It is what it is. So one, there was something I heard about me being asked to be treated that way by Hulk, and I'm trying to figure out where the fuck.
Yeah, they did say that.
Yeah, I'm
They
trying to
said
figure
that
out
you
where the
told
fuck
him you
that
wanted
came
him
from.
to be more
Yeah,
dominant and
heard
aggressive
that.
with you.
I heard that shit. I'm trying to figure out
Did
where
that
the fuck.
happen?
No, I'm trying to figure out where the fuck that came from. Because one, either you're getting that from one party and you're not even verifying that with me, because I feel like a lot of the shit like that, similar comments being made like that, is coming from one person, and it got to be Hulk. And so my thing is, you getting your information from one fucking person. How fucking dumb does it sound for me to tell a man that I asked to be treated the way that he fucking treated me? How stupid is that? That's the dumbest shit in the world, and that's the dumbest reasoning I've ever heard for a woman
Okay.
to ask a
Hold on one
man.
second. Hold on one second, baby. Don't lose your train of thought. Vincent, for me to read Cash App messages is $5, baby. It's $1 will not do. Thank you. I appreciate it. But you're gonna have to send $4 more. Go ahead, love bug. I'm sorry.
How dumb is it that I would ask a grown ass man, yeah, I want to be controlled. Yeah, I want to be treated that way. I want to be mistreated. Like, why the fuck does that even sound like, does that sound?
You know what though? I ain't gonna lie. I definitely want a man sometime to tell me like, "Hey, chill your ass out,"
Nah, but
or to
that's
be like,
different. But here's my
"Okay,
thing.
listen, I got
It's
you."
not.
Like, "Hey, chill your ass out. Like you doing too much. Sit
So I'm
down.
never
Come on,
gonna be asking
let's
a
go."
man. I'm never gonna be asking a man. And if you're in a like, not T. Kata. I know you reading
I
Cash
mean,
App.
that's my cousin, but damn.
No, I know you reading the Cash Apps, but like I can't.
No, it's only one.
Huh?
It was on.
Treated. Obviously, if I escorted him out my fucking house, I don't want to be treated that way. So that's the proof right there. So no, I never asked him to treat me the way that he treated me. And if he's trying to explain that in a way that makes it okay and justify what the fuck he did, that's dumb as fuck. And I know it's a lot of people like not thinking out there, and they think that shit is actual and factual, but that's not what the fuck happened.
Are you seeing the comments, love? Because they saying that you admitted to it.
No, I didn't admit to that shit. I said if it's different if I ask you to lead as a man. It's different if I ask you to lead as a man, but to be controlling and to be asked to be treated that way, no, the fuck I did not. I stand on that shit. No, I didn't. I'm not even built like that. My attitude not built like that. You would get your ass cursed out real quick, and I will escort you out the way I did him. Goodbye.
So you feel like he controlled and mistreated you, baby?
Yep.
He was trying to control you. That's how you feel.
Yeah.
Nobody can invalidate the way that you feel because your truth is your truth.
If you can sit there and admit that you actually told me that when I call you don't talk, I don't know what else proof do you need of a motherfucker being controlling. So it's cap. That's cap.
So you did say that you wanted him to lead. Okay, so did you tell him, or did you you know I love you, right?
Yeah.
This is kind of touchy, but did you tell your daughter that he was now the man of the house?
Did I tell him that he was the man of the house? No, I told my daughter that, you know, we were considering moving in together. I eased it up on her. And so I let her know that, you know, hey, we're thinking about living together. How do you feel about that? You know what I'm saying? And so that's the conversation. Man of the house is not something I use because she don't know. She don't know what man of the house means.
I won't ask you what that conversation entails because that's your child. That's a conversation between you and your baby. That's a whole. I wouldn't even do you like that. However, you did not tell her like, okay, yeah, he the man of the house now?
No, I didn't say that. Oh, he the man of the house. No, I didn't say that. What I said was, I think there was one point where
we don't need to know that.
Okay.
That's between you and your baby. That's it.
All right.
And I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck who live you get in. Respectfully, I'm your cousin. But I don't give a fuck who live you get in. What's done between you and your daughter is between you and your fucking daughter. Okay. Period. That's it. Anywho, I just saw my Forrest Whitaker eye acting crazy. Anywho, so Hillary is in the requests. Do you mind if I bring her up?
Yeah, you can bring her up. Yeah, she want to address the comment. Yeah, she made.
I don't think I know who Hillary is, but I'm definitely gonna bring her up.
What's up, Hillary?
Okay, excuse me.
Auntie.
Can y'all please tap the screen and give the host and the panel? That's all I'm gonna say. I'm going back on mute before I be punished again. Bye.
Thank you. Vincent, did you just send me another $1? You did. Why do you keep giving me dollars? I'm giving that shit to Man. Because she is relevant to the story. Jesus Christ. Hello, Hillary. How are you? My name is K-Dub, though. I do this.
Hello, K-Dub. I don't know you, but somebody had messaged me and said that my name came up in your live.
It did. Not to the point of like somebody dragging you or whatever, just that your name came up. So did you call Kev the Comic's daughter an escort?
Well,
and other sexualizing names.
Well, I absolutely said everything that AP said. If I said it, I stand 10 toes down that I said it, because her shitty non-tooth daddy running around sucking on every man's dick around TikTok talking about my husband and my business. So he needs to keep my husband and me out of his toothless ass mouth, and I'll keep him and his daughter out of my mouth.
Okay. You and Kev the Comic got into it and you went for his daughter.
Just like he went for me and my husband. Absolutely.
Okay, so Kev the Comic went for your husband, so you went for his daughter? And what exactly did you say?
She would have to look at the
you know what? I don't even repeat that, because I asked Kev the Comic not to repeat the things that he said. So don't even repeat it. I just need you are confirming that you said things about his daughter.
I called him a toothless, shitty breath. Yes, yes.
Hillary, darling. Hello. I don't need to know what you said,
Oh,
baby.
okay. I'm sorry, sweetie.
No, you fine.
I'm telling you, sweetie, I apologize. I wasn't coming over here
It's
to be
fine.
disrespectful, but I
Yeah.
just want to confirm I stand 10 toes down what I said, and I stand on it.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you, love bug. Okay, so AP, she's confirming that she did say this. And
But I'm the
his
liar.
issue with
But
you
I'm
was
but I'm the liar, so you know what I'm saying? Just let's keep it on me being a liar. Go ahead.
his issue was I know it wasn't the fact that you lied. He never said that you said it. He said that you allowed it on your platform, is
Oh,
what
at
he
first he
said to
was
me.
saying that I said it. He was definitely saying that in my live the other day that I said
Okay,
it.
well,
And
what?
I was telling him I did not fucking say nothing about your daughter. Then that's when it was, oh well, you allowed it to happen. You know how shit changes. Oh, you allowed it to happen on your platform. Oh, okay. So you're making me responsible for what another grown person said in my platform. Got you. I'm not apologizing for that shit because I didn't say nothing about his daughter being a prostitute or nothing like that.
Okay, did you repeat it? Did you repeat what was said?
No, I didn't repeat what was said. I went on mute.
Okay. Who is Shatonya or Shatanya?
According to Hulk, that is a woman that he used to date and deal with.
They said. Why did you bring up her name? Is the question.
Oh, he brought up my exes on TikTok. I brought up his exes on TikTok. That's how
So
that
y'all
go.
name that.
Oh yeah, it was tit for tat for sure.
Was that okay? That was mature, wasn't it?
I mean, I guess so. Shit, we all mature around this bitch, but only one person.
I can't be mad because
Only
I'm
one.
immature as hell. I'm
Listen,
childish
listen.
than a
Only
motherfucker.
only one person is being heavily protected over there, so it's fine. Like you know what I'm saying. He can do no wrong.
Who?
Hulk.
Oh.
Yeah. He can do
No,
no
that's
wrong.
not true. That's not no. That you know
Absolutely.
what? I'm not gonna let you do that because Tea Time when she came up here, she definitely held Hulk and Kev accountable for the things that they said and did. Now Hulk didn't come up here. He was in the chat, however, and she did hold them both accountable. T's issue with you is the fact that you were bring. She said that you were bringing her name up. Why? I'm just y'all. T's issue with you is sorry, I'm putting this on vibrate. Is the fact that she said you were weaponizing her name. Well, even your sister said, well, damn, no, because I talked to your sister and your sister said, you know what I'm saying? Like that. That's ultimately what her issue is with you, right? I think the other stuff came, it's secondary, right? About like in her opinion, the half truths or, you just not really telling the story for real. So, that's what I think. Well, that's what I know T's issue with you is. That's what she just came up here and expressed.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, do you feel like you weaponized her name to, poke at him a little bit or a lot?
So I don't feel like that's what my intentions were to poke at him or take a dig at him. It was more so me trying to provide context to what I was explaining at the time, and I brought her name up. But I understand perception is a person's reality. So for her, it was you weaponized my name. Okay, that's your opinion. I don't feel like that's what my intention was.
Okay, so did you and T get into it?
Did we get into it?
Yes.
We argued on my live. Yeah, we went back and forth.
How did that go?
So there was a lot of things she was saying that I had a problem with. Like I asked him that's one of the main things that I find really stupid that she said is that I asked to be treated that way. So at the same time of you trying to defend me or say that you're being unbiased or whatever, trying to be even keeled, to me, I feel like that's bullshit to me. Because of the now narrative, because this was a new development. This wasn't originally said, but as time goes on, day by day, now I'm hearing new shit. So this is something new from the situation that I'm hearing that I wanted to be treated that way. I think that's dumb as fuck. Because I would never ask to be treated like that. And that's a narrative that she's going around saying. Asking a man to be a leader is totally different than the shit that I experienced. The shit that I experienced from him is not what the fuck I asked for.
Okay. Shatonya wants to know, what else did you say about her?
I didn't say shit else about her other than what Hulk told me. That's all I said.
Okay.
I don't know anything else about Shatonya other than what Hulk said. Hulk said there was 2 women off the app that was fighting over him or whatever. He revealed to me who they were. Shatonya was one of them. That's what he said. He said she was clingy. She was too jealous, I guess, when he would be in the boxes with other women. Blah, 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 blah. That's what he said. So he pillow talk.
Okay. Now, let's hold ourselves accountable, right? Do you think there was anything at any point in time that you have done wrong in this entire situation with Slim, with T? Hold on, baby. With Slim, with T, with Kev, with Hulk. Do you feel like there's anything at all that you have done wrong and or could have done differently?
There's things that I could have done differently. There's things that I could have done differently in, those interactions. I took accountability, which was another lie that T said, was that I don't take accountability. I didn't take accountability, whatever. I did that in my live. And this is why I just go on my live, because then I don't got to wait for no motherfucking other receipts. I said this in my live though, and I apologize. And, I did that.
Okay. What exactly did you hold yourself accountable for?
So I took accountability for stating that, Hulk was stalking me around the app or whatever. And I was very upset as I was saying stuff. So I realized that if I did say it, which I still didn't get it, you know what I'm saying? I still have to look at the recording, but I took, her word for it, you know what I'm saying? And so I was like, okay, if I misspoke, which we do, we're human. If I misspoke, cool. I apologize for that, and I took accountability for that. Now, I don't know what they want further from me, from as far as that, but I did take accountability for that. Because I don't recall, you know what I'm saying that he was stalking me around the app. But if I did say that, because I haven't looked at the recording, I did already just go ahead and take accountability and apologize for it.
A question that I just received says, why are you afraid to allow T up but not Hillary?
Hillary came to give context or to admit that that's what she said. That's the only reason why she was up here. I don't know why that's not rocket science. Hillary came up here to say that she was the one that said something about Kev the Comic's daughter, because originally the rumor was that I was the one that said something about Kev the Comic's daughter, and I didn't, and I kept standing on that shit. So as you see, Hillary came up to say that she's the one that said it. So that clears that up. So it was to clear something up. As far as T, as far as T goes, she want to talk about campaigning. She want to talk about somebody, running around the app and doing all this, what does she call it? Campaigning around the app for whatever. She's doing the same shit. She ain't doing the same. Hulk's doing the same shit. They both doing the same shit. Live.
So do you feel like because T and Hulk said that they're brother and sister, that they are teaming up against you?
Oh, I already knew that was going to happen, actually. I figured that was going to happen. That's the risk that I took before me and Hulk started even talking. When I was deciding, do I want to really enter this? I already knew that regardless of how this even ends, whether good or bad, I'm going to get blamed for it. So I already knew. And T's not falling short of that expectation at all.
They said you're starting to sound like Trina.
That's cool. But yeah, so
I don't think that you guys like me at all.
Huh?
You don't have a reason to lie to me.
No, I don't have no reason to lie to
Again,
you.
I don't know anything about it.
It's just one of those things. It's one of those things where I'm going on a world tour, but Hulk's not going on a world tour. You know what I'm saying? I didn't reach out to Bella to be on accountability court. Hulk reached out to Bella to be on accountability court. Hulk and Slim are the ones that coordinated that live for him to be on so he could speak his piece. And so anytime somebody has something to say, which any content creator would do, if somebody is saying something against a content creator, they're going to come up to defend themselves. And that's just all I've been doing too.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna drop you down. I want you to stay in the comment section. Are you about to leave?
Yeah, I am. So here's my thing. I'm not doing this where, you know what I'm saying? Because I realize the bigger picture in all of this, Kay, is that it's definitely something that is he's working hard at.
Hold on, baby. I got a message that say for the bitches in the comments, stop talking about her motherhood. That's what the message say. Go ahead, baby. I'm listening.
Oh, speaking of parenting, it's funny because I missed the comment and I was informed of this later on. Actually, today, I did not know that Hulk had mentioned my child and saying and alluding to that she was disrespectful or not respectful in some fashion. I didn't even know he brought up my kid. I must have missed that part. And so for me, I feel like I'm glad that I'm glad I said the things that I said. That's all. I'm gonna leave it there on that. But overall, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and also, I forgot one more thing. I was informed today of. I did not know that Hulk was alluding to and trying to paint this narrative that I pretty much made my daughter feel uncomfortable because she didn't like him. And so therefore I was pushing him on to her, and he was taking the responsible action of telling me that don't force it or nothing. No, that shit to me is foul as fuck. And when we talk about fucking narratives, spinning that narrative, that's what I don't fucking respect. So I would never force anybody on my daughter. Now, what I will do is teach her about respecting adults, which that is, you know what I'm saying, across the board, you got to do with kids, is teach them how to say hi. I know she's extremely shy because she is. She's extremely shy. She's very like, you know what I'm saying, timid, you know what I'm saying, if she doesn't know you, right? But to sit there and say I'm trying to force him on her is fucked up. I don't appreciate that shit. I would never do that. I'm very protective of my kid, and I wouldn't do that.
I know that. I know that you're very protective of your baby. That I know for a fact. I got two questions though. My first question is, why didn't you mute when he came in, or once you addressed him, or right before you addressed him? Why didn't you mute your mic?
I didn't expect him to come in the room. I thought he was going to stay downstairs because, like I said, when I first opened the door for him, he was on the phone. So I'm expecting him to just stay on the phone, and I'm just going to do what I need to do. He came up there, and that's when you see me like looking over like I'm caught off guard because I didn't expect him to enter the room. That's why I didn't mute. I didn't think to mute right away. So everybody who's looking on the outside in, like, oh, I would have muted, I would have instantly know. I didn't even know he was going to be talking in the background like that.
Okay, but once he did come in and you realized that he, you know, because there was about a 45-second interaction between you two before, you know. So why didn't you mute in the?
Because because of the embarrassment of the fact that he already was talking in the background. So at that point, I was like, shit, we done been made. People know your voice. They know it's distinctive. There's nothing I can do right now to try to mute so people don't know who it is. At that point, once he started talking, I don't have time to fucking mute. So it is what it is now. It's up and it's stuck as soon as he started talking.
Well, because you did have time. Once he started talking, regardless whether they heard it or not, you still could have muted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand that.
Look, you talking right now, and
right, I get that, and I understand that. But in the headspace I was in, I was concentrated on my fucking live. I was literally in the middle of fucking talking. Y'all see me in the middle of talking. I'm ingrained into what I'm doing right there. So when I see him out my peripheral, I turn and I'm just like, oh, okay. I'm trying to just keep talking on my live. You know how we get into our live, sis? We be on here, we be going
I
in, we
do.
proving a point. I'm not thinking about, oh, let me real quick mute or whatever and see what he got to say or whatever. No, he was outside talking on the phone the last time I saw him. So him coming up, I'm not thinking he gonna say anything.
So, but once he did come in, right? Because you looked and was like, "What's up, babe? I'm on live." You didn't think, because let me tell you why I
No,
say
I
that, right?
knew. No, you
My
hear me.
kids
You hear
have
me
been in
say.
it since I hold on, baby. Since I've been on this live tonight, my children have been in here maybe 6 or 7 times, coming to give me hugs, tell me they hungry, all kind of shit, right? And each time, other than the fact that my children wanted hugs, right? Because definitely want y'all to see that. For sure. They just come in and ask for hugs because mommy loves them. But
I get that.
you know what I'm saying? Like, other than that, every single time I was muting. Every time. When Meme came in here and said he was hungry, y'all didn't even hear that because I muted. When Chachi came in here and told me she was finna get her laundry done, soon as they knock on my door, I mute my mic. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm asking you is, when he very first came in and you addressed him like, "What's up, babe? I'm on live." Why didn't you just mute then?
At that point, I didn't think to mute. That's what I'm saying. I was in the middle of my messaging. Serenity, I get it. Hold on. I understand. I'm going to be out in a minute. Sec. I'm going to be out in a sec, promise. I get it. I understand, y'all. So yeah, so I wasn't in the mode. I was literally explaining my point and trying to keep up with what the message that I was trying to get across. I was literally had a receipt in the background and I'm showing my receipt. I'm trying to make sure I don't get capped, which is why I had the private live for my receipt up in the backgrounds. Because you know, as soon as you have a picture in the background, you won't get capped for it. I have over 100 people in my live. So I'm paying attention to other shit other than muting as soon as he came in. That's why I was caught off guard. I was just caught off guard. I'm not thinking about everything else. Like, I'm not thinking about, oh, let me just go ahead and mute. I wasn't thinking of that. So once he started talking, I'm just like, what the fuck? Why are you even here this early? I'm trying to figure out why you here at this time. Like, you're not supposed to be here till 8, close to 8.
Okay.
Can I ask her a question?
Can she ask you a question?
Okay. Do you regret saying anything about his deceased child?
Also, I was just about to ask you too, what did you say about his children?
I just said fuck his kids. I wasn't talking about anything specifically. Oh, you're talking about comparing the war stories with him having a deceased child? Is that what you're talking about?
It was stated that you said something negative about his deceased child.
No, so what I said was, I said I found it odd that he was so adamant to tell me about the war stories of him having to unalive children on his missions, but yet he experienced the death of a child, and it was like he felt in one instance, but in the other instance, I had to get him to stop trying to explain to me about his missions going to unalive children, which he felt so strong and he kept pushing to try to tell me and explain to me. And I'm not the only person that he's tried to tell these war stories about too. So I know I'm not capping about that. But I thought that
Okay,
that
did
was
you not want
interesting
him to
about
tell
that.
you those stories because it was triggering, or?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So to me, it was
Okay.
triggering and I wanted him to stop. And he was like, you don't want to hear about my time? And I said, no, just leave it to the imagination. I got the rest. You don't got to tell me all that shit. Like, just relax. Like, you don't have to. And it was like a back and forth. I thought it was weird that it was even a back and forth for me to have to tell him to stop telling me
Let
about
me tell you why. Let me tell you why it wasn't weird, in my opinion,
it. Okay.
right? It's just me, cuz, right?
Okay. That's it.
Because you his woman, right? He's supposed to be able to come to you and talk to you about anything, especially the things that were traumatic for him,
Well, for
right?
me, that
So
early, no.
yeah.
And I know I did a lot of things that early, but that I did not want to
I'm
hear.
about to say, wait a damn minute.
No, I know. And that doesn't mean it has to be consistent across the board. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's certain things that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, giving him a key way early, yeah, fucked up. Like, not, you know what I'm saying? bad decision making, right? I'll say bad decision making. But as far
Right.
as that conversation goes, I looked back on it after. In the midst of it, I'm like, I don't want to hear that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear the story. Like, please don't tell me no more. Like, I'm good, on that. And I just thought it was weird to have even a back and forth for him to have to tell me that. Like, for him to want to tell me that. I'm good on that. Even if you listen, I understand trying to divulge information and feeling like there's a safe space to do so. I just didn't find it appropriate just because it is a triggering topic, because I am a mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to hear that. And for me to have to tell him to stop more than once was weird to me. That was odd to me. Personally, yes, it was odd to me.
I mean, I can respect that.
I don't have the credentials to deal with that, to listen to that. That's something that needs to be handled by a professional. That's not handled by AP. I'm not every woman. I'm not all encompassing, like I can be your therapist too, or you can tell me that. That should be saved for somebody else who can actually handle them type of stories and that type of confession, but nah.
Okay, but if you're dealing with a man that's a vet, eventually those stories are going to come to light.
Eventually. I've dealt with a vet before though, and he never told me any of those things. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I've dealt with a vet before, and you know what I'm saying? It's just the simple fact that, like, even me telling him, he said that that's odd because, and I know everybody's different, but he's dealt with, the other person I've dealt with that was a vet. He's dealt with the loss of a child, and he was just like, when you're on a mission, you don't feel shit. He was like, even when I came back and I lost one of my own children, I didn't feel shit. So for me, I was just like, damn, that's actually is conflicting. And I had to think about that. And I think that's odd to me. It don't have to be odd to you, but that shit is definitely odd to me, to be feeling on one end, but then completely almost cold to be able to tell me that on the other end. To me, I just didn't. And he was just matter of fact about it. You know what I'm saying? It was the energy he gave when he was explaining that. To me, I was just like, nah, I'm good. You don't have to tell me that.
I can respect that. You don't have to listen to things that you don't want to listen to. I got another question for you, baby. So the live that you had with, when you said he cussed you out, right? That was after the live at the gym, correct?
Yeah. So we did do gym lives, and I decided to you know what I'm saying? Like, if we're not gonna record it,
Show him.
No, not show him. No, it wasn't the purpose of showing.
Like, to the live. The live didn't see him?
Yeah, no. The live, saw that he was, it was him training me. But that was a separate category because, again, our agreement was I'll do the photography set for you, and you'll help train me. That was before anything, any boundaries were crossed, any intimacy, anything like that. That was the agreement. And so for me, for the footage and all that shit, we did hold a lot. I started to just go live. Because for me, we was working out like 5 days out of the week. And I was like, listen, this can be content for me as a content creator to just start doing gym lives or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we did. And I asked him if it was okay because, you know what I'm saying? I knew that, you know what I'm saying, he would be in there, but I was just like, let's, you know what I'm saying? Is it okay for me to go live and we can just have the recording and we could just edit the footage later or whatever? So that's what we had. We had it propped up right in front of the machine. I would do my sets. We would do our sets. And there was times where I'm out of the frame, the camera frame, because all you would see is the workout machine. And you either see him on it or you see me on it. So that's what the purpose was. Like, it wasn't like, oh, look at us, we're a couple. Look at us, like we're a couple. It really wasn't that. It was literally like I would prop up the phone to be facing the machine. So all you see is him working out and then me, and then us switching and then me working out. That's all that was.
Okay, so it was fine for him to be seen then, but not to be seen
as my trainer. Yes, as my trainer, because nobody knew anything. Nobody was the wiser. Nobody knew anything. Nobody knew anything.
They saying down there, and T said she knew too.
Oh, well, T said she didn't know nothing about us messing around, so I don't know how that is. She said that in her own life.
She said that you told her.
Yeah, I didn't tell her until that night of that video. So I'm trying to
Oh,
figure out.
okay.
So T's now admitting that she already knew beforehand.
No. That's not what I'm saying. What
Okay,
I'm saying is she.
I'm just saying because I know she said on her live she didn't know nothing about us messing around.
No, that's not, baby. Please don't misconstrue my words.
No,
What
I'm
I'm
not.
saying
I'm just
is,
making sure I didn't know what was
no.
told to you. I know things
No,
were
that's not
told to
what
you.
was
So I'm
told to
just
me.
okay.
All that T said was that you told her.
Okay.
And once you said that, then I assumed that she meant that night, like
No.
the night of the gym live.
No. No. We didn't go to the gym that night. Like we got into that argument. We did not go to the gym that night. Beforehand though, we would record the lives in the gym. We would just be in the gym. That's the only time I would turn the thing on. We would start on the treadmill and then we would go lift weights. And when I was on the treadmill, he wasn't in the frame. I would prop that phone up while I was on the treadmill and it would just be me on the Stairmaster. Once we moved over to the weights, I would prop the phone up in front of the weights and we would just get our workout on. So all you see is the footage of us working out.
Okay, let me take a quick commercial break. You stay put. We got 1.5K people in here. That is fucking crazy. Y'all nosy as hell. Okay, you're welcome. Tap the screen for me. We are 3,000 away from 500K. Why y'all doing me that? Y'all don't love me no more? See what I'm saying? Y'all fake as hell. Really? Honestly. Really? Anyway,
You running
tap the screen for me. Gift the host. My Cash App goal is up because I got kids in about it.
At 500. Okay, you got the 500.
I ain't get the 500.
You did.
No, I
You
didn't.
have 504.
On what?
Right.
Oh, shit. Okay, yes, I did. Y'all thought you saw my Cash App. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Now listen. All right. Back to the regular schedule program. Did you say fuck his children and their mother?
I did.
What prompted you to say that?
Because of the disrespectful shit that he said. Lobos.
Can you give me an example of what he said before you said F his children and their mothers?
Shit. I'd have to Bella would have to run the live. It was just him explaining the story of one, how I imposed him on my daughter. It was it was just a bunch of stuff. The way he was explaining stuff, I was like, nah, we're not doing that. And then him lying, saying that I asked him to treat me that way or asked him to reel me in. I don't know. Like that shit is. If you don't understand something, if you don't understand somebody's wants, if you're not understanding somebody's ask, in the future, like just ask them, like clarify on that so you understand, because walking away from it, obviously we didn't talk about that thorough enough for him to understand what I was actually saying. I never asked for the disrespect. I never asked him to, you know what I'm saying, walk in on the live and sit there and demand that, I get off of the live to go to the gym early.
Listen, right now it sounds like you deflecting. What I'm saying is, let's stick to the topic, right? Let's just stay on point. What did this man say to prompt you to say fuck his kids?
Those were all the things. Yes, those were all the things. It was a bunch of shit he said. I can't even recall what all he said, but it was a bunch of the things that he said in Bella's live when he got up there on the platform. That at that point I was on go. I was on go after that.
Okay. Okay. So do you feel like it was too soon for him to be talking to you about his war stories, considering the fact that you're his woman, but it wasn't too soon for him to move in and have a key?
It was too soon for all of it, which is why we scaled it back. He gave the key back, we scaled it back. It was too soon for a lot of the things. Absolutely.
So y'all scaled it back before this shit hit TikTok?
Yeah, he didn't have a key. That's why I let him in. He didn't have a key at that time. That's why I went downstairs and let him in.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Lord have mercy.
So hold on, let me address Abundantly Amazing real quick. Yes, so I did say, of course, I'm going to tell my trainer to be more firm with me about going to the gym. That has nothing to do with the relationship. Two separate things, gym time and relationship. You got to separate those, baby. So
okay, somebody said, why not just use a regular camera? Why go live? I'm not sure what that's about. You got to give more context with that. Because you just said why not just use
because
the
I wanted
regular
it,
camera?
because I did want, I like I said, I at that point I wanted it to be content that I'm going to the gym. Everybody loved the gym lives anyways, and they were like, "Yo, you getting it? Go ahead and get your reps in." I was like, "Yeah, this is cool. I'll definitely go live and do workout lives." That was considered my workout live.
Okay. What can I ask you real quick about the neighbor down the street?
Who's the neighbor down the street?
You said you had a neighbor 5 years, something like that. Tell me your business. Can I ask you
that? We could talk about that offline though.
I can't ask you. Respect.
Yeah, we could definitely talk. You already know I don't mind bragging on him offline at all, but we're not going to do it. I definitely love that nigga though, for sure.
If you love him, then why are you going through all of this shit with Hulk?
It's deep. I'm a little complex.
If this is who I think this is, I'm gonna punch you smooth in the throat.
I don't think I've ever talked about. I don't know. I don't think I've ever told you about.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
AP.
But what's up, Auntie?
AP, you know I love you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we admit that you may have went a little too far with talking about the kid part?
Yeah. I admit that. I went to hell with that. I did. Absolutely. I did.
Okay, are you trying
I think he went far with the clap in the cheeks twice part too. So there's that.
Okay.
But there's a lot of things that he said that I felt like was disrespectful. So yeah.
Okay. So being as though we can admit that, are you willing to give an apology just for that portion of it? Or you just like, fuck it?
No, I did actually. I did apologize for that. I apologized for the kid comment. There was, you already know, y'all not the first person. Y'all know y'all not the first. This is not the first live that we've discussed Hulk and I, right? Y'all know that. I'm not trying to be funny, but we've gone over this. Y'all know, y'all saw this. You said it yourself. Live after live after live after live. People are talking about this. We've been on Slim's panel. We've been on Bella's court. We've been on, well, of course, Tea Times. Those are the three main ones that we've been on. So this is not, you know what I'm saying?
You got blocked on my live because I said don't disrespect nobody on my fucking panel.
Uh-oh.
And definitely don't disrespect nobody in my fucking chat. Act like you got some sense or get the fuck on. Easy peasy. Now I don't know if y'all think I'm playing or not, but on everything I will block the fuck out y'all. We are adults and y'all acting like we in high school. If you got questions, that's fine. But ask your questions respectfully. Period. She not sitting up here saying shit disrespectful to y'all. Nothing. So come on, stop. I get it. Y'all frustrated and y'all want answers. But respectfully, she don't owe y'all shit. She doing this shit as a favor to me.
It's okay. Respectfully. It's really, honestly, it's okay. It's okay, Kay. Honestly,
no, it's not okay. It's not okay because I asked for it not to happen in my space. So at this point, y'all stepping over a boundary that I set, right? That's it. That's all. That's all that I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Don't be disrespectful. You can say what the fuck you want to say. I'm really not even micromanaging this chat, and neither are my mods, for real. So like, let's just not do the most. Okay, y'all want to get some little kikis in? That's different. But when you get to saying disrespectful shit, I'm gonna block you. I digress. Now, go ahead, cuz what you was just saying.
All I'm saying is at the end of the day, it's me versus numerous big content creators, right? That's pretty fucking major, right? To be against so many content creators or have so many content creators against me, and all of them are using me for their content. All of them, right down to T. You know what I'm saying? Using me for content.
Asking to come up. I'm gonna bring her up for a second, but go ahead.
I wish you wouldn't.
I'm gonna gonna have T. Hold on, AP, listen to me.
I'm gonna let her talk her shit.
Do you trust me? Do you trust me?
Yeah, no, it's not about not trusting you, Kay.
Okay, so trust what I'm saying to you.
Mm-hmm.
She already know because I don't disrespect her platform, and I know she wouldn't disrespect mine. I love T. She love me. It'll never be nothing like that.
But
I'm gonna bring her up. She's going to mute. You're gonna be allowed to finish the things that you are saying, and
let
she's
me
not gonna
explain
over
something
talk.
first. But let me explain something first.
Okay, baby.
T is upset. I need you to understand this. I don't care about the comment section because they don't
Up
really
here,
give a
baby.
fuck.
She didn't seem upset to me.
She is. I listen. This is definitely a protection of Hulk because I have received information that, you know, Hulk let it be known that he has abused in the past. That was not a good look for him. He incriminated himself. And so my thing is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever T got going on and going around, she on the world tour with me. You might as well call us the three amigos because we all on fucking world tours. Nobody's on a world tour more than the other person. But I understand that she is feeling some type of way about, and she's gonna drag it because even if I apologize to her, she's still gonna fucking drag it. She's a very unforgiving person.
But come on, hold on, whoa. I ain't gonna let you do that because once T she go through the apology shit, and I've seen it I think twice that I can remember. Do the apology shit, it ain't like the shit be dead after that. Like she don't really talk about it no more. You know, sometimes people have questions. She be like, "Yeah, I ain't on that shit no more." I've seen it with my own eyes, so we not. I can't let you do that, cuz
Yeah,
I can't.
no.
However,
How I'm experiencing her right now, it's everything I already thought it would be. So go ahead. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's everything I thought it would be. I've already apologized in the sense of, okay, I got it wrong. I misspoke about the whole stalking around the app thing. She still ain't gonna let it go because she feels like it's context. No, it's you protecting a black man. I know you go hard for the black men. I get that. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I understand what that is. So she's got her own agenda. So let her run her agenda. And that's why I will give up any mutual platform that she wants, the same as Hulk. He wants the mutual platform. Go ahead, baby. I'm going to serve it to you on a platter. You go at it. Do your big one.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Do your big one.
First of all, this ain't got nothing to do with Tea Time. This is me and you. But Tea Time is not going to come up here and berate you with questions and responses and all this other shit. She's going to be
But that's
respectful.
the problem. She's making these false statements. That's the problem. So the first
She's not
statement,
going to say anything,
but
though,
here's the
baby.
thing. The first statement is,
Mark my words. She's going to come up here. She's going to mute. She's not going to say anything.
but here's the thing. The first statement
I
she
bet
says
you
is, I
$50.
asked to be treated that way. You know what I'm saying? Tea Time, where she got that information, she got it from one source. Because Tea Time ain't never asked me how I wanted to be treated, or how I really want to be treated. And if she's misinterpreting leadership with being treated aggressively, disrespectfully, or any of that, like, I'm not with that shit. That is not what the fuck I asked for.
You know
I'm never
what?
asking a man for that shit.
No, you.
Let me ask you this. I'm about to bring her up. She's going to mute. But let me ask you this. How do you want to be treated? Tell me. And y'all tap the screen, please. Thank you.
I want to be treated like a human being. I want to be treated like I matter. I want to be treated. I don't want to be treated like property. I want to be treated like a human being. I want to be. I want the person to be emotionally available. I want them to be emotionally, and have some sort of emotional intelligence. I want to be treated in a manner in which, you know what I'm saying? You're the example. You're being the example that I follow. You're exemplifying, not exemplifying in a way that's controlling, because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to follow behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be inspirational to me to want to be like my partner. That's how I want to be treated. I want to be treated with respect, kindness, and empathy, and you know what I'm saying? All that.
Okay. I'm getting what the hell? I just auntie, hold on 1 second, baby. I'm getting a message that says deflection at its finest.
Sure.
Also somebody says maybe you should do she needs therapy is what it says.
Sure.
Do you think that you need therapy?
Sure. I'm in therapy. You know what I'm saying? Coke needs it too. We all need it.
I'm taking notes because when we get off live, you know I'm gonna call you myself. You said a man that leads, somebody who makes you feel like you matter, somebody who's attentive, emotionally available.
Mhm.
So let me ask you this, right? Do you think that, or I'll take that back. I ain't even gonna say do you think. Is it fair to say that he was trying to be emotionally available to you when he was giving you the stories of things that he's had to go through or things that he's had to do while serving this country?
I feel like it was very one-sided. I feel like he knows how to be emotionally, let me see. He knows how to express himself and his own emotions, but when it comes to my emotions, it seems more I notice is more guarded and more cold.
So you think that he's guarded and cold?
Yes. He's more guarded and cold when it comes to my emotions. So when it comes to me being emotionally available, emotionally or trying to be emotionally vulnerable with him, he's
He's
more
like
guarded
shrugging
and
you
cold.
off.
Hmm?
You feel like he's shrugging you off.
Yeah, like I feel like he wasn't equipped, he wasn't there, he wasn't emotionally available to me, I guess. I'm trying to think of it like being emotionally available to me. I feel like he knows how to express, I guess, he expresses himself. He's very in tune with only his emotions, but when it comes to me, I'm gonna just say when it came to me, it wasn't that way. He's not he's not in tune with other people. He wasn't in tune with my emotions as much as he's in tune with his own.
Well, I mean, respectfully, considering the fact that it was only a couple of weeks, y'all was still learning each other. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
we were.
saying?
When you
So
say that though, that's why people say like, well, if you knew this about him, why did you da da da?
no,
Well,
no,
you
no,
got
that's not what I'm saying. I'm not doing that. I'm
no,
not
no,
saying
no.
if you knew this, I wouldn't do you
But
like
no,
that.
I'm saying it. I'm not saying you're saying it. I'm saying it
Mhm.
though. You can put that across the board. Giving somebody giving yourself the grace to learn somebody else is where my efforts were. Trying to get to know somebody else, trying to understand them, listening to what their experiences, have been. You know what I'm saying? And trying to understand like where they're coming from, where they've been, where they're trying to go, things like that. Like that's what I'm talking about.
So let me ask you this. Um, why were you okay? So this relationship lasted about a span of 3 weeks, right? Um, were you like, oh yeah, at any point, like, yeah, he's the one. This is what I want. I want him. Um, because why did you expose him to your daughter within 3 weeks?
Well, one, I'm a single mom, so it's just me. I'm a 24/7, mom. So when
I
I
heard
have to
it.
go when I have to go to the gym, she's gonna see him anyways because the route that it takes, he lives 30 minutes away. I'm in the country. So for him to get here and I'm going to the closest gym here, it didn't make sense for us to take two cars to get to the gym because that route is just wasting gas. So he would come here, we would just go to the gym together from my house.
Okay.
And I have to be here for her. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I would just go we would go for like an hour and I would come back.
Okay, so he met your daughter while you was getting ready to go to the gym.
Yeah, like he's seen her. He's definitely seen her, but she's like, tied to the hip. There's nowhere I can like duck her off while I go see
Right.
him or whatever. She's here. This is where she lives. This is where she is.
Okay, and then what made you want to give him a key? Can we clear that up?
Um, it was something that, he led, we talked about. I remember him really leading that part of the relationship as far as living together and things like that. And I will say like he led it really fast and so I just followed behind him fast. Like I would say that I didn't really give any stops or I guess boundaries as far as like the speed of how things were going. I think we kind of just felt like we understood each other. We were both adults. We're grown. We know what we know. To a certain extent what each other has going on and things like that. So that's pretty much
Okay. So I saw you in another live, and I can't remember exactly whose live it was. Please forgive me. It could have been Trip's live. I'm not sure. Love you, Trip. But I definitely remember you saying verbatim, he was mad because he was not leading in the relationship. He was mad because you were leading in the relationship. He got hit. Remember this? Like, oh yeah, I hit him. Whatever. Do you remember this?
Wait, what?
So how at what point in time did it go from him leading, because you just said that he was leading, that's why you gave him the key. From him leading to you leading. How did that go?
Oh, I said I was leading the relationship. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Uh-huh.
You said
Because you said
hitting?
that
Did
he
you
was
say something
mad
about
that,
hitting?
huh?
You said something about hitting?
Yeah, because you said you hit him. Like, not physically, like, I mean, like, not
Oh,
like
I was
this.
like, I didn't hit him. What the
No, not
Oh
like
my
this.
God.
No, my bad. My
No, I
bad.
was
I
like,
was
no,
trying to
I
give you
did
the
not
words.
say that. It's another shit. Okay.
No. You
God.
actually, no, you said you hit.
Oh, it said
Like,
I hit.
okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hit.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know
Yeah,
what
as
I'm
a
saying?
response. This is long after he said, yeah, he, smacked twice. So yeah, I said that. Yep.
Okay. So what I'm saying is,
Mm-hmm.
at what point in time did it go from him leading
Mm-hmm.
so much so that you were willing to give him a key
Mm-hmm.
to him being upset about not being able to lead because you were leading? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I think what it was the communication of, you know, I get everybody's busy. Adults are busy, we have busy lives. But when you
Right.
get to the point of being too busy to actually spend time with somebody, that's where we had the conflict. There was and it was a lot of times that I would tell him like, yo, I'm not going to beg for your attention time, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to do all that. And so I would have these conversations like, hey, I'm just letting you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, spending time and continuing on getting to know each other is like going to be key to growth here.
Right.
Not just getting comfortable and just being like, fuck it or whatever. And I felt like that was the vibe and energy I was getting after that was given, is that, I'm just real comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Like, I'm here, I'm here. So, and I'm not anywhere else. So it is what it is. And I'm just like, well, we can still grow and do things. And you know what I'm saying? So, I felt like it was more so like, well, I got to do this, I got to do that. Okay, but you also have a new relationship that you need to tend to. And okay, in a new relationship, you need to spend that time, right? In the beginning, like that
Mm-hmm.
sets the course of the entire relationship. So, yeah.
Right.
That's why it ended up being that, because I feel like I was the one initiating those, like, okay, I'm seeing the health of our relationship be this way, like, let's address it.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna AP. I want you to mute for me. Tea time. Go ahead and unmute, darling. You be respectful.
I am.
And I know your voice is raspy, so it sound. AP, she not finna yell at you, but you know how her voice is. Okay. Go ahead, tea time,
First thing I want to
and
say,
don't leave.
the first thing I want to say is it's funny how she just said I use her for content when this is my first time. Today is my first time speaking up on it because my name has been called out multiple times.
Oh, you
But
did it
when
on my page.
but
I
when people
appreciate
know
you.
today. But when people came in
Oh,
my
not
live
my page.
today and told me she was using me for clout, I said, no, she not doing that. I don't believe that. People kept telling me that today, and I kept defending her. So for her to come here and say, now I'm using her for content, after everybody in my live, over 2K people, she went from 2K people in her live to 1K people when I went live. Her numbers dropped tremendously. I don't have to use her for content. Anytime I go live, I get numbers. I don't need her. And when people were saying that about her, I said, no, I don't think so. I think she was genuine. I think she was cool. I literally defended her. So for her to spin that narrative as if I'm using her story, as if she didn't throw my name under the bus millions of times in Bella Live, in Trip Live, she keeps saying my name. And I talked to her on the back end, like, why do you keep bringing my name up like that? So
Hold
why
on
say
one
my
second.
name?
Hold on one second, baby. If you unmute, I'm gonna drop you. Don't unmute. Go ahead, baby.
So it's not cool for her to sit there and say, I'm using her and this for content when I have not even when it happened on my live, Kay, I ain't even been talking about it no more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I have screenshots from Hoke and Bella. Okay? Listen to
Mm-hmm.
this. Bella said in my live she was bringing them to accountability court. Hope inboxed her and just asked her what time. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't reach out to her and ask her to bring him to accountability court. He asked her what time, because on that live, her and AP, him and AP was in my live, and she put in the comments, Hope, you on the docket for accountability court. So he messaged her and asked her what time. See what I'm saying? Why people sitting there acting like he reached out and was like, can I be on accountability court? That's not what happened. I have the
Mm-hmm.
screenshot. So, and then for the dominant part, I mentioned that to her yesterday. She never denied that. I said, you told him to dominate you, AP. She said, I wanted him to lead. I did want him to be in
That's
charge
what
and
you just
lead.
said up here.
Right. So when I said it, she's like, well, she didn't deny nothing I said. So she's saying I got it from one side. I brought it up to her yesterday. So why she sitting there acting like I got it from one side? I asked her yesterday. She didn't deny. She said, and she said it on accountability court. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's stop playing. And you didn't even catch Kay. She even was still making it seem like he dominated her live. Go back and play that video for her again. She said something 3 times before he even spoke back. And she literally said he was supposed to whisper.
So when he came in?
Yeah, after she spoke up to him, he was supposed to whisper back.
Yes, he was.
Oh. Kay, do that
So
make sense to you?
was that okay, AP, number one, you supposed to stay
That shit
muted. But
don't
number
make
two,
sense to
was
ask that
that
I wanted to be dominated. That's what don't fucking make sense.
so was that an agreement that you and him had? Like that he wouldn't that he wouldn't say anything while you were live? Was that an agreement that y'all had?
No, we didn't have no agreement like that. That's just common sense. That's just common sense. You know I'm live. He said he admitted to it that he's seen me live. So if you see me live, why come up and say anything? Right? I'm whispering to you. You could just signal and just be like, yo, I'll just be
Sarah,
downstairs.
do
You
this.
don't have to say all that.
Like, literally, I was quiet, right?
Oh,
Hey, can you play the video again, please?
he was asking me, my bad.
Kay, can you play? You still unmuted before she asked you anything. Kay, can you play the video again?
Yeah, I'm about to play it, baby.
Okay.
My apologies. And you two, can y'all refrain from speaking to each other at this moment?
I ain't said
Like
nothing
we
to
can
her, Kay.
actually
Hey,
I
T,
know, I know.
hey, I thought you
Just
was
y'all.
I
Oh
have,
shit, my bad. Let's refrain from speaking to each other, okay?
I do have a question for the both of them
A
because
auntie,
yes,
Empress, stop.
to you. I didn't
Hold
know.
on.
Okay.
Hold on, AP.
It's only fair, Kay. If you already said for her to remain
Okay,
on mute so Tea Time can get her time in. That's it. I'm not saying
I'm
nothing
gonna
else.
I'm gonna allow Tea Time to get her time in. Tea Time just asked me to play a video though. So I need both of y'all to mute up.
But remember, Kay, she said I keep interrupting her. Remember that, right?
Okay, I
Okay.
do. Not Tea Time. Both of y'all mute. AP, I need you to stay on mute while I do this. And while Tea Time is talking, because I gave you an hour, a little over an hour. So hold on and be patient. You can rebut, but just come on, let's respect each other. Let me play this video. Messages. Even people that y'all talk to that y'all are not aware are capable of doing shit like this. So, who is this from, that lady? I can't reveal that. I can't reveal it yet because. Can y'all hear it? I can't reveal it. I'm sorry.
yes.
I haven't been given the permission to. I haven't been given the permission to, but. Hold on. I'm alive. You said 8 o'clock. Okay, but you only up here arguing. Like, I had more time. I got free. I see you're not really doing that. So let's go to the gym. Why are you? In my live, though, you know they can hear you.
Don't care about them people. Obviously you don't. I have to go to the gym. My person is here. Anyways, so I will tell y'all in a minute. I mean, I'll tell y'all as soon as I get permission to do so. You hear him? Like, oh my God, he's so rude. He really did blow up my spot. You know, Brooklyn niggas, Miss Brooklyn niggas. He is definitely like fuck them people. Like he really came in here and cursed me out. Like, how dare you? He came early to he came early to
Okay. He literally spoke 3 times before he even said anything back. He stood there. She looked over. She said, huh? She said, I'm on live. You said 8 o'clock. You mean to tell me in them times? She couldn't have muted her mic. On top of that, she told them
I just
people he
addressed
cussed her
that.
out. Right. So I wanted to be said while she up here. On top of that, she told them people he cussed her out. Where did he cuss her out?
He didn't.
So again, she makes statements just like she did today and lied and said I was using her for content. She lied and said that I'm on a world tour. I came up in Trip Live because she kept doing the same thing. Then I tried to talk to her in her live. Because she was talking, my name was brought up again. The only reason I went in her live, because Trip asked me to come up because somebody was telling her what I said in Trip Live. I was asked to come up. She said, Tea Time, come up. Okay? Let's clock it.
Okay.
I did my own live. My live got reported out the blue. Both pages get reported. Right? And then I came in here and I listened. And when I saw that she wasn't being truthful in here, that's when I requested up. Because again, she's telling you I'm truthful all the way in my life. Why can you get full context in one place but not keep the story going everywhere you go? Why do you only pick and choose where you decide to give context if you're deciding to go in these panels? That does not make sense.
Okay. Hold on, T. Mute up. AP, you want to answer that question?
So for one, I think that y'all are not listening to the fact of when I stated he knew I was on live. He knew I was on live and he came up there anyways. I don't know why we brushing over that fact. I don't know why y'all brushing over the fact that he admitted to me that he knew I was live, but that motherfucker knew I was on live. Period. So to come up there and interrupt for me, like when I'm on live and you watching my live too at that. You calling me incessantly, you already knew that I was on live. I said I was in the middle of something. I don't know how much communication one motherfucker needs for that to be understood. I told him in text message. He saw me on live because he seen it on TikTok. So he knew what the fuck was
were
up.
y'all just not announcing to the public that y'all were together yet?
No, we weren't
Is that what the
announcing
problem
shit.
was? Why him?
No, yeah, we weren't announcing nothing. We weren't announcing nothing. All we were doing was the workout videos. It was separate. That's like doing business and separating business from personal. Everybody does that. You got your business, right? Your platform is your business. And then when you log the fuck off, you know what I'm saying? Your personal is your personal. It's just separating depending on where your business is. The business we were conducting was in the gym. He needs the footage so he can show the before and after pictures so he can gain more clients when it comes to working out because he is a personal trainer. That is his business. That's not hard to understand.
Okay, if you didn't want somebody
He
to
knew.
know,
Okay,
would you have,
so I'm
okay,
okay. Cool. That's
okay,
what
Hold
we're
on.
doing. That's what we're doing because you know what I'm saying.
Hold on, T.
all right.
Go ahead, AP.
So I'm trying to understand how people don't understand how to put that into separate categories. He needs the workout videos for his content. That's what I was giving him. Killing two birds with one
Okay.
stone. We at the gym, just go live. And this is also promo for the workout. It's not rocket science. Y'all all talk about how it is to make money on this app, but then when a motherfucker is utilizing that, you act like we was all kissy and kissy in the damn live, talking about we together or some shit in the damn Planet Fitness. We wasn't. We was working out. You see the camera positioned on the fucking machine. You see what it is. He doing reps, I'm doing reps.
Okay, hold on.
That's not hard
I
to
didn't have tea
understand.
time. Hold on, I didn't have tea time.
He said something on purpose. That's what he did. He said something on purpose when in knowing that. I texted him, said I was in the middle of something. He said he saw me on live. He said something on purpose. Can't nobody tell me it's anything different. No, I did not mute because you've seen how intently I was focused on my own fucking live. No, I did not mute. I don't have those professional mics where I'm just tapping it and it just fucking goes on mute.
Kay, can you mute your mic real quick? She froze.
Froze? Shit. Oh, okay. I thought the damn thing was about to.
No. No. Nope. Nope. I knew you was gonna ask that. No, because she keeps betraying she's keep doing this shit. I told her no. I told her to stop. She keep on going. So no, no, don't ask her nothing about me. Ask her about herself, but please don't ask her nothing about me.
She is asking me about me, so you can mute because you said you just didn't want to answer the question.
Don't
so
ask
you
her
can go on
nothing
mute.
about me.
You can go on mute.
Nothing
You just said
about
you didn't
me.
want to answer.
Please, respectfully, TT. Please don't ask her a question involving me. Please.
Whatever. So, Auntie Petty, since you asked me, I'll answer the question since she don't want to answer the question. That's crazy. Auntie Petty is the co-host.
Okay. We have solved the technical difficulties. The question was asked, Kay, since you weren't here. Do they think that we can get past this
No,
for
please don't ask that question. Please don't ask that question. I'm asking you. Please don't.
Kay, I'm trying to understand. She's asking both of us the same question.
But no, I'm
But
already
it's only
asking.
one person overpowering the whole conversation.
Me saying no
she talks about
means it doesn't matter what you say because I already said
Can't
no.
nobody ask nothing. Can't nobody answer.
Can I?
But her.
Okay, here's the thing. That's a boundary.
Auntie, hold on. I got this. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Y'all, let's not argue. And nobody, we're not doing that. Let's not do that. AP, mute, baby. Let me finish. We're not doing that. It don't got to be that. That's not what the point of me telling T to mute was not so that you can monologue. I just simply asked the question. And T, you cannot speak over her, even though you didn't. Hold on. At first, you didn't. Y'all getting triggered by what each other is saying.
No, I stopped TT because I knew what TT was going to ask. That's not even on the table. If you're asking somebody if it can be worked out, it don't matter what the fuck she say because I already said no. It can't be worked out.
I'm talking about that's that narcissistic
see what
bullshit.
I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
No, see what I'm saying.
I did not mute one time for her, okay? Once.
You said you don't question. So why you
AP? No, who muted her? Stop doing that. Let me finish.
Chris over here.
AP. When I ask you to mute, baby, I need you to stay muted. That's it. All that I'm saying is, y'all can talk to each other without doing all of that. Okay, cool. Y'all not gonna get back. Ain't no rekindling or resolving.
That's all I was saying. When TT got ready to ask the question, I purposely
She did not
said
run.
no.
Don't do that. She didn't run. She's still here.
When TT asked the question, I said no on purpose because I already knew what she was gonna ask. It ain't no resolve, right? If even her asking AP, if I'm already saying no, it ain't no resolve. It don't matter what AP say. I said no.
Right. Well, here's my thing though. Can I say something, T? I mean, Kay? T just said she didn't want to answer her fucking question. So I'm trying to sit here and figure out why the fuck you answering anything. She just said that. She just said she didn't want to answer it. Don't ask her. Don't put her involved in it. So what Auntie Petty proceeded to do was say, okay, AP, I'm going to ask you. And then she proceeded to insert her ass in and be like, I'm going to answer the question anyways. Get the fuck out of here. It don't even matter. We already know the fucking relationship is dead. You don't have to fucking announce that shit as if it don't even matter with my fucking opinion. You just said you didn't want to answer the question. So don't answer the fucking question if you don't want to answer that shit.
Your opinion doesn't matter if I already decided.
Your opinion doesn't fucking matter either.
Fine.
But yet we're here and you're stating it and you're inserting
That's who want to hear
right?
me talk.
Okay,
That's who want to hear you talk, AP.
Yeah,
Don't nobody
yes,
want to
who
hear
gives
you.
a fuck at this point, T? I don't give a fuck no more. You can mute.
All right, hold on.
I'm not going to mute because it ain't your turn.
Let it be that.
AP, hey. Come on, y'all. Y'all just gonna say fuck
I'm
me.
not even yelling, Kay. You see I'm not yelling.
Yeah, I know. AP, I need you to stay muted. Go ahead and finish what you were saying, T.
Again, can't nobody. I respectfully asked TT not to ask her any questions involving me and her, and that's a respectful question for me to ask. That is respectful. If it's about me and her, no, it ain't even up for discussion. So you ain't even gotta ask nobody. Ain't nobody gotta ask her tomorrow, next week, next month. The answer for me is already no. And if I've already said no, her answer don't matter because I've already said no.
Who is Bistro Farm Jamaica? Is that my
That's
brother?
Hulk.
Oh, that's Hulk. I don't think that's a good idea, Hulk. I don't want y'all arguing.
Yes, it is.
No, that's what I be talking about. It's a world fucking tour with them two.
I
So
apologize.
let
I
them
don't
do that
think that's
shit.
a good idea.
We all
not
know
right
what that's
now.
about. We all know what that's about.
I apologize for asking.
It's okay, TT.
When you said no, it is not.
No, because here's the thing. I know that y'all want me to bring him up, and it is concerning him, right? However, it's not a good idea because it's gonna be two of them up here, and then it's just gonna be her, and then it's gonna look like y'all jumping her.
No, I'll drop. I ain't got no problem with dropping.
Okay,
So
they
I'm not
already
doing
doing it. This is what they do. This is already what they do, and they're gonna continue to do that shit.
I'm handling, baby. You said you trust me, right? Let me handle this. You ain't got to do all of that. Let me handle this.
Hey, do you see this shit though? You really letting her do this shit?
Do what?
Who have you seen anybody jumping on? Ain't nobody jumped her.
No, I said what it's gonna look like, T. I didn't say.
I know, but she's saying they're already. She's sitting there making it like we just going around together. Like today is my first time.
Trust me, it is.
See that? You
That's
see
what
that?
it is.
Did she say she didn't want to come up because of me over talking her? But who doing the over talking?
Oh, but who just requested up after I said that? You have to request your thirsty ass up here.
No, because she told me I was gonna come back up.
Okay.
You know what?
When you ready, you got to be in the
box.
box.
You know what? Here's the thing. Hold on. Everybody mute. Everybody mute. I'm going to bring him up. T, I'm going to drop you down. I'm going to bring him up. AP, if you don't feel comfortable, baby, I'm not going to make you stay. You're grown as hell. You can leave it.
I appreciate it. You leave.
This is already happening. I would appreciate it if you stayed.
I know you would. But let T and Hulk have this. Let them have this shit.
You know this looks like you running because you lying, right?
Oh, it's gonna look like that regardless. It don't matter what I do.
I'm not saying that you lying. I'm just saying this is the optics of it.
It don't matter what I do. Trust me, because when you can come back with a fucking narrative from one side talking about she wanted to be controlled, listen, baby, there's nothing else we need to fucking say.
Okay, so wait, hold on. Well, then why not allow him to come
let them do their big one. Good night.
Nah, because she gonna talk over me once I start talking. That's
Nobody
what
gives a
happens
fuck.
normally. See, she's doing it right now. So,
I think that AP is hurt by this. I ain't even gonna lie, but it's
hurting, Kay.
Her pride and her ego is too much to even admit it, and like you losing your man in your relationship or whatever.
I agree.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. This is me, right? The woman in me. I'm gonna let y'all speak. The woman in me feel like she still want to be with that man. Listen to me.
I agree.
I'll turn these comments off. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. You don't have to agree with me. I feel like I'm not reading that. Pay your $5. Pay your $5 and I'll read that. I wouldn't. Don't send the $5. I wouldn't even read that. That's unnecessary. Let me explain something to you. I'm a woman. I feel like she is hurt because she still love this man. She wanted to be with this man, right? She still want to be with this man. And the fact that this is playing out publicly is complicating that.
Brought it public though.
She brought it public, but who brought it public is not
She jumped in the panel and started
T. Whoever brought it public is not the problem. Or like, that's not the question. The issue at hand is the fact that she still want to be with him. And this shit here is playing out publicly. Regardless of whether she brought it, he brought it, I brought it, you brought it, whatever.
No, okay, what I'm saying is the disrespect. It was 3 weeks in between that live. Mm-hmm. If she wanted to be with him, she could have easily been like, look, let's talk about this, right? She did not have to come in my live. I see you got lame ass niggas up in this live. She did not have to do that shit. She did not have to come in my live and start arguing with him in a relationship conversation. So again, if she wanted to be with him, cool. But she brought that shit to my panel 2 days in a row on some disrespectful shit. And then you saying I'm picking sides. Even then, I was playing cool. This is my first time really speaking out. And she playing victim. What did she take accountability for, Kay? Tell me. Tell me one thing that girl took accountability for in this up in this live.
Talking about his kids. She said she was wrong for that.
Remember? She said, but I don't regret that now. Everything came with a but. She never owned anything completely.
Agreed.
I just want to clear up something.
She did say that she was wrong for saying that. She said she went too far. And
she took it back. She said, the new information I just got, I didn't know he called my daughter Reed. I didn't know he called my daughter disrespectful. Yeah, she took it back. She said, I didn't know he called my daughter disrespectful. So I don't regret anything I said.
So I just want to clear up a few things, because again, she's not telling out a full context. The first time my voice was ever heard on her live, right? One, we agreed because she was so adamant of no one knowing about us, right? We agreed that we would not be seen or heard with each other on live.
Respectfully, I don't mean to cut you off. Respectfully, can you blame her? Because she's already been through 2 failed relationships publicly on this app.
2 failed relationships that I didn't know about, and freaking
okay,
I'm not saying, sweetheart, I was fine with that.
Let me explain something. I don't want to fight. I'm not picking no sides and nothing like that. I promise you, I'm not biased at all. All that I'm saying is, can you blame her because what you saying that she didn't disclose that information to you, right?
All right. So this is how I knew she was on live. We was inside the gym, right? And she started standing in front of me, just like smiling mad hard. And I'm like, what are you smiling about?
I'm not biased at all. Fuck y'all.
Huh? I didn't say you was biased. Freaking, I was like, what are you smiling about? And she was like, they're asking in the comment section, is that Hulk? And I said, you're on live? She said, yeah, you mad about that? You want me to turn it off? At this point, I don't know how long she was on live for. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't care. Like, I mean, you didn't want nobody to know. Like, if that was the case, I could have just told my sisters off rip. You know what I'm saying? I would have just told T and Chef off rip, but I didn't tell them to because of what she wanted. She didn't want nobody to know what was going on. Right. So from her saying that we was forgetting to do the recording, that's cat, because I always recorded her while I only recorded her where I was not inside.
Hold on, baby. I got a message that says she lost her boo and her friend she hurt. That ain't me, because y'all swear up and down I'm fucking biased.
Her fault for her behavior.
I got a Cash App message that says she lost her boo and her friend, that girl hurting.
If she doesn't start being accountable, she gonna keep losing people. Obviously. At some point she gotta be accountable. Cause yesterday she hadn't lost me yet. It wasn't until she keep on bringing my name up, and she did it again today. I told AP, stop talking about this, let it go. She is the one to keep going on people's lives. She done went on 7, 8 different people's lives. And yes, people are going in response. But nah, I ain't fucking with nobody like that. I don't fuck with unaccountable people. And she called me a narcissist? Nah, fuck that.
So Um, the story about the recording and us forgetting to record while she was working. I would record only her, and I was not inside the frame. Well, I made sure I wasn't inside the frame because she was supposed to be posting it to her page. You know what I'm saying? For her content, for her journey. You feel me? So when she went live, that was news to me. So I'm like, bump it. Like, I don't know how long you was live, and everybody. That's when people first started texting me like, "Oh, you fuck with AP? Woo, 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 woo." You know what I'm saying? Because she went live. All right. So another thing that she capped about we had a conversation inside the garage before I came upstairs. She is
Sent
100%
me.
correct. When I
She
came
just
to the
sent
house,
me.
I was on.
Hold on, darling. She just sent me a screen recording of. She said, "Here you go, baby. This the live showing. I ain't know who Kev's daughter was, but go ahead. We're gonna play that in a second."
Okay. Um, she had a conversation with me inside the garage before she went back upstairs on her live. Like I said, at this point I gave her the key back. She had to come downstairs and hit the button on the garage inside the garage to open up the garage door because her
She was on
garage
live that
opener
day.
is always inside the car.
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
hold. This was when she was on live
That
that
day.
day. Oh wow.
Yes, that day. She had a conversation with me inside the garage, right? She was like, "Why are you here?" This the first time that I told her, right? And this is what I was trying to explain to y'all that is context behind that she's not telling. You know what I'm saying? We had a conversation inside the thing. She told me before she ran back upstairs, she said, "I'm going to end the live right now." I was downstairs for 15 minutes before I came upstairs. Any other time I've been in the same room with AP and she was on live and she'll mute, talk to me, and then unmute and go back to her joint. That's how it's always been. She would mute, talk to me, unmute, respond back to her people. So when I came in, I like once she spoke to me, I figured that she muted because she would not say nothing to me until I would not say nothing to her until she like initiates the conversation because I know she's on the live. So her saying that she didn't have time to mute it, I was standing there literally for about 7 minutes before she even looked up at me. Like I was just standing inside the doorway. Once she got a break in between, right, and I was making a gesture to my watch, like, "Hey yo, like we going to the gym." That's when she said something to me. But I was standing in the doorway the entire time. So that's cat. Freaking
Hold that thought, baby. Ty. I'll call you T. Whatever. I definitely got a cash tap saying, "Did you have a true friendship with AP? Because you moving funny."
I'm moving funny after she done did all of this shit.
I'm just asking the question,
don't
baby.
care. I don't care what nobody say. I've been solid the whole time. At the end of the day, when she called me and confided in me, I never told nobody. I never even told Hope, right?
Right.
I never said nothing. She came and brought this shit to my life. If that's not a true friend. Somebody that'll bring that bullshit. She promised me she wouldn't bring that shit to my panel. And she brought that shit. It was fucked up. Then went live trying to say I victim blamed her. Then she just told you I was unforgiving. I just had a whole motherfucking my panel that accused me that almost ruined my whole fucking TikTok thing. I just had
She
heartbreaker in my
definitely
life.
just said if she apologized, you wouldn't accept it, which is calling you unforgiving.
She said
So
it. She said I was unforgiving. She said T is very unforgiving. Yet I've had everybody that's ever fucking wronged me back in my panel.
I can hear y'all, but I'm about to watch this video. Keep going.
Everybody. So how the fuck am I unforgiving?
and what y'all don't know is like so y'all seen T give it to me inside the panel, but when I spoke to T on the phone, like T gave it to me, Chef gave it to me, Siobhan gave it to me. Like these women are not one sided. They're not one sided, but they will the same way they called out my wrongs, they called out her wrongs. It just so happens that her wrongs is more than mine. Point blank, period. Like I stood on everything that I've taken accountability of everything that I did wrong. You know what I'm saying? Um, to clarify the thing about me talking about unaliving a child, that is cap. I have said, even on my own panel, if you have followed me, I've talked about my military experience because I've held lives about it, right? People have asked me, what have I done? There's only a couple missions that I can talk about because everything else is top secret, right? So she asked me what I did in Afghanistan. And I told her that freaking one of my first unalives was a child. But y'all gotta understand this. The kids in Afghanistan, from the time that they learn to walk, is trained to unalive soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I gave this child 6 commands. Kashata, za. That means don't fire, go away. 6 times. He still lifted up his AK-47 and proceeded to spray at me and my guys. It's me, my guys' lives versus his life. Sorry, you gotta go. Now, to say that I said I was so numb to what I did to
Oh,
that
don't do
kid that
that.
I
Don't
didn't
do that
have
in front of all
feelings.
of these. Don't do. I told you don't bring.
Yeah,
Don't
I
do that
want
in
you
front
to
of all
be
these people.
careful with that.
Remember, I told you that. Like you don't. There's some
Oh,
things
that's
you
what
ain't
you was
gotta
talking
clear.
about.
Yeah, you ain't gotta clear some
That's what you
things
was talking
up.
about. Okay, I bet. But that's what that was. I never had, she's never told me, oh, you talking about that too much. Whoop, 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 whoop. It was never like that. Like I started to pull away because I started to see the toxic traits. Like she was persistent of me moving in. I got my own spot. I
She.
have my own crib. And she wanted me to move in that first week. Like she was getting mad every day that I didn't freaking bring nothing to the house, showing that I was moving in. I wish I
Hold
still
on, wait,
had the
wait, wait.
receipt.
She wanted you. So wait, she got mad that you didn't bring stuff to her house, showing that she was moving in. I mean that you were moving
Showing
in.
that I was moving in. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
That's wild. But I got another question. T, you know I love you. I wouldn't attack you, and I'm not gonna let nobody else attack you. But some people are no, not but. However,
Go
um,
ahead. I ain't got no problem answering.
somebody, yeah, somebody asked T for text messages. Hoke sent AP when she was live. I don't
I
know
got
what the
him.
fuck that
Yeah, I
means.
got him.
What?
They told me to ask you for
Yeah, I
him.
got him. I read. I told you what he said.
Okay,
I was the one that sent it to T.
okay.
Yeah, I read it on my
AP
live.
in the AP in the box. You want me to let her up?
See,
Just asking.
yeah, because I just told, yeah, let her up.
Okay.
You
I
want
Okay.
me
got
to? You
another
want me to read them?
question. Hold on. The next question says, ask him how the moving situation came about. And then it says dot 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 kid.
Kid.
Yeah, I'm guessing with
What
the
does that
kid
mean?
because the kid is there.
Are
That's
they
what I'm
saying
guessing.
that they kidding or I'm not understanding?
No, they're not saying that they're kidding. Because they could have just put JK. But I think they mean like considering the fact that the kid is there and her daughter is there and everything.
So that was one of the reasons that I was hesitant to. All right, so me and AP had a conversation. I live in one city. I was planning on moving to a city, back to the city that my children reside in. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a 45-minute drive.
Okay.
So she knew that I was in the process of moving from up here to down there. So she was like, "Well, you can move here." Like, and her house is closer to my kids than where I am. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all tap the screen
So,
for me.
but because of the relationship me and her daughter have had, I was reluctant. I'm like, all care about how a child feels. You know what I'm saying? And I could already tell that her daughter was uncomfortable. So I was like, nah. And then we got into a big argument. So that also like made me pull away. Like, nah, I'm not doing this. So like the night that she spoke about that where we was talking in the back of her house or whatever, that was
Mhm.
I actually came over there to speak with her about what was going on and how the relationship, if this relationship is going to be anything, freaking like communicate, like we got to really learn how to communicate with one another. That joint turned into a whole argument because she did not like anything I said, but mind you, I gave her flowers at the beginning.